Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here because I need a few hands to hold tonight. Thank you for being here. I literally just moments ago got home from dropping my son off at college. I'm still wearing the junk I was wearing. There's lots of him lined up back here. Mike's moving him into the picture. Yeah. It's, I've taken kids to college before. It never gets easier. Here's a blanket. Long story about the blanket. It's a joke. But anyways, I left him and moved him in and sent him on his way. And I decided to go live. It was actually Colin's idea. He said, why don't you go live? It'll distract you. And then Mike said the same thing. So I decided to do it. And my husband went to the golf course. So we're both doing our happy things. Yes. He's going to college very close to here. He really was going to go to a college far away. And that's what we had always thought. But he wants to be what's called a young life leader. And the college that he's going to, that's not too far from here, has a great young life leader, community. So he decided to stay close, and I'm glad for that. I don't know. I think it's the right thing for him. So we moved him in. We came home, and I literally came down here. So I'm still in my workout clothes, and I dried my tears a little bit. I'm a mess. Listen, we've taken the two older girls have gone away to college, but there's something about a boy. I don't know. Maybe you guys can agree. I know many people have been here, and I know I'm very proud of him. I'm very glad he's spreading his wings. But I hate it for me. You know what I mean? Anyways, so I'm not going to talk too much about that, but I thought I'll go live, and I'm going to answer questions and chat. I thank you for all being here. And then do a few things that I find therapeutic. So I'm going to do a little stitching. I'll do some stenciling. I got some new inks I was just going to kind of play with. And I have a couple special guests who are going to pop in to comfort me and also answer questions. And then a little bit later, I'm going to start doing some stenciling with some Gina K products, just to get you ready, because at 8 o'clock, Gina goes live. So you'll want to go to her channel at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll finish before that, but I just thought it'd be fun if I asked her what she's using, and I'm using something from the same kit. So you'll get some ideas from me, and then you can get some ideas from her. But to be honest with you, I don't have anything prepared. I do for the stitching. I thought I would have some time when I got back, but move-in, of course, took longer than I thought. And here is my best advice if you're moving a child into college. Make sure you don't drink water beforehand, because you're going to be in your car a long time waiting to get to the move-in spot. So anyways, oh yes, Young Life Camp. It is the best time. Yes. Alonda, yes, it's wonderful. Okay, so I am going to, let me see. I have some things I want to show you. I'm going to do some stitching, and I'm just pulling up my video here so I can see some of the extra comments and stuff. And we have some guests, and one of the guests is already here. I hope she's ready. She has chips on hand ready to go. Oh, this apron I made a long time ago. I never sold them. I just did them as giveaways. So it's oldie but goodie. But I have a friend who's here. Is she here still?
Yeah, she's still here.
Oh, she's still here. Oh, good. And so we'll bring her in, and we will answer questions together. So,
cheers.
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 Hello.
Jennifer gave me this a couple years ago.
Yeah.
For the boat. Yeah, it's just to carry your water.
Is that water in there?
No, it is not.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Somebody in the
look who else
background.
is here. Come here, honey. Come on.
Does he know he's live?
Look, it's Jennifer.
And Jennifer has given
Hi,
me
Dan.
Jennifer has given me so many things over the years, most of them intangible, but most recently a lovely puzzle.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Oh,
I have
my
another
goodness.
one to send you. I've got
Yeah,
another
I
one to
lent it
send
to my
you.
brother. We do a little puzzle exchange, so
Yep.
yeah, it's making the rounds.
Good.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is.
Bye.
The famous
Bye,
Dan.
Hi, Jen.
So Kathy Zilski's here with me. I knew she would help me forget about the misery of sending a kid off to school. She's done it twice. She gets it.
I've done it twice, and let me tell you this: the first one, brutal. It was
it's
so
awful.
brutal. And I don't know if you remember this, but I dropped my child off 4 hours away in Madison, Wisconsin. I came back and I did a blog post about my pain, and someone wrote a comment. It was so mean. It was like, "You're acting like she's dead. She's not. Just grow up already." And I remember thinking, no, the thing is that it's energy that you love that is no longer in your space. And that makes a huge difference. So
For sure.
I remember it like it was yesterday. And I had left a comment, Jennifer, where I said, I'm so glad I'm done with college, because there are things that happen. I saw someone in the chat say, I'm getting ready to send mine off to kindergarten. It's like every transition is monumental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they don't get easier as you get older.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the energy, just knowing he's around. I mean, we've already been texting, but just that, like, not knowing everything, that the joys, the challenges, all that.
Yeah.
It stinks.
But the thing is too, it's a process. You know, you go as a parent, you do go through this kind of grief, and it's a joyful grief in some ways, because you're happy that you got them to this point. And that I still remember the first FaceTime I got from Aiden when she was at Madison. That's when I started to breathe. Like, that's when I started to exhale, because I'm like, she's going to be okay. Even though she absolutely hated it there. She only lasted one semester. And then she came back and went to the University of Minnesota. So she didn't love it, but she had to go find that out for herself.
But she found her way.
You know, she found her way. And it was my job just to be like, oh, okay, you're going to do this now? Okay, good. You know.
I think our next guest is buzzing in, but Mike's not here, so I'm waiting for him to come back.
Oh, Mike needs to get back. I do want you to know I have potato chips here today, but not very many.
Best. Oh, that's a problem. You need more potato chips. Any form of potato makes you feel better. I have not eaten.
It does.
Who knows? Thank you. Lila brought me water. I haven't eaten, so who knows?
Mike may need to get you something. But, you know, here's the thing, too. It's like, I think, Jennifer, I am proud of you. I mean, we were texting a little bit when you were dropping him off, and you were just saying a few things.
This is what Mike brought me for dinner. Pretzels.
Some of the other parents that are maybe acting a little differently. And all parents bring something different to the table when they're dropping their kids off. And, you know, they're all doing the best they can. But, you know, it's just a rite of passage. It's a rite of passage. And he's going to do great.
He will. He's do good.
He's going to do so great.
The joke, everybody always, like, when people say, oh, you've got such a good son, I'll say, he's great. I haven't messed him up yet, but there's still time. I always said that. And then I was driving home and I'm like, you know, at this point, if, like, something goes wrong, like with him, I can blame college. It's not my fault. He's at college now. So
it's all of your responsibility has now been just out the window. It's all college. So
we know that's not true, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Okay, we have somebody else who's going to pop in and chat for a little bit too.
Hello.
If Mike can find her.
I gotta get
Mike can find her.
He's got to set it up. Everybody knows who it is. They all know who it is. Of course.
Oh, hi, Jana. I just saw Jana's name in the chat.
Oh, Jana's here. Aw. Look at.
They know it's me because I said in the chat, let me in.
Oh, okay.
I was up getting something to drink.
He went and got a LaCroix.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jennifer. It took me a minute. I haven't set up my camera to be like face camera for a while, so it took me a minute.
There
It's
you
okay.
go. I've just been here because I had nothing else to do.
She has water in that cup, Christina.
I know. Strong water.
It is a little strong. Some say that it was the kind of water that Jesus turned into another substance.
There you go.
That's all I'm going to say. Now.
So my sweet friends here, I texted them and I said, I need distraction. And they said they'd pop in. So they're going to be here for as long or as little as they want. We have nothing planned. I will show you a few things. And I'm going to do some stitching because that's my therapy. And do some stenciling maybe. And then I'm going to show also a product that these two I don't think have. And I know they need.
I don't. You know I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
I asked Kathy if she had it, and she's like, what? So I knew she didn't, and Christina has no idea what I'm talking about. That's how planned I am. So somebody said...
was an early adopter of cool tools, and I have to like see her use it for about a year, and then I adopt it.
Yeah. Well, both of you are that way. For years, I said to Kathy, you need to make cards. And she resisted, and then she did it. You do that with products too. But with products, you're like, I don't need that. And then all of a sudden you're like, why didn't I get this earlier?
I think it took me like a year to try Misty.
Yeah.
That's
I told
crazy.
you that one. Yeah.
You called it.
That's a must-have. That's a must-have.
That is, yeah. Jennifer, I will say you had talked about the Anna Griffin Empress electric machine for a long time to me, and then I bought one, and I love it so much. Like I don't know how to do everything on it, which is why I have so many different die cut machines. But you were right, and I'm just gonna say it: the plates, they just don't.
They're
work.
amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, yeah. Oh, I'm getting a little pixelated.
Absolutely
Must be the water.
I was quick to hop on the Empress thing. I think it was just a month or two after you first posted about it on a video. And it was because my main complaint about die cutting was resolved. And it was the plates just wear out so fast with other machines. And with the Anna Griffin Empress, it hasn't done that.
Yeah, there's Kristen said the Empress has changed my life. It really is. We say things are game changers in crafting, but things like the Empress and the Misty definitely have been. So it is a good one. Oh, somebody said there's a rumor that she's coming out with a new one. Ooh. I don't know.
I heard that rumor too. Someone told me that.
Them.
Not someone like in the know, but I'm like, I heard that too.
I don't know.
I bet it's a new colorway or something.
The only way I found it is I was on mission to try every die cut machine I could find. She's eating chips and we don't have any. I was on a mission to try every machine and really find the best one, and I just had heard of it, and I bought it, and then I bought all the things. I had to have multiples. Like, I don't know why. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, should we start with the thing I wanted to say? This is all, I was just going to tell you guys that these were available, but then when I knew they would both be on here at the same time, I thought I'd show this because I know you need them. Hang on, let me get them.
To take notes.
I have talked about
my keyboard and my mouse ready to place an order. Yeah. I have probably a 20-second advantage.
But also, Gina couldn't be here because Gina's going live after me. So Gina K from Gina K Designs is going live at her normal time, 8 o'clock. So I will be done. I'll shut up by then so that you can go see her. And so I knew she couldn't join in here to play with us. So at the end of this live, I'm going to use some of her products, and then you can go watch her live after and see more with those products. So also, Gina has a special right now. It's in the YouTube description below. I will add a visual link. Mike left me again. He keeps leaving me. He
Jennifer?
just ditches me. Yeah?
I have to stop you for a moment because Billy
no.
just sent you a really big
Really big.
support
Hold on.
for fruit salad.
Hold on, let me
Super
just
chat.
copy the... I get fruit
Yeah.
salad?
He sent you
I want fruit
50
salad. Hang
you
on,
can
let me just
buy
post this.
some really good fruit salad with Billy's
Yeah.
super chat.
The one with the really good label.
Billy! You know what?
Like,
Thank
no
you,
more-
Billy.
no more
Thank
of
you
this
for the
cheap
super
swill that I
chat.
drink.
And I will, next time I'm with Kathy and Christina, I'll share with them. So thank you very much for that. Also, I just put a link in the chat to all the information about things I'm talking about tonight, but also in the description, Gina's having 15% off site-wide. So she couldn't be here, but there's a code there for 15% off site-wide. Isn't that great? And also, if you spend $50, as always with Gina, you get free US shipping. And if you spend $75, you get a free stamp set. So it automatically gets added to your order. So that's in the description below. So we miss Gina, but we have that to share. So that's good.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Billy. That was very kind. Okay. So all that information is in the description, but I'm going to show you, where did I put, oh, here they are. And I got 2 sets of these, so I'm going to give away a set. So leave comments, because at the end, Mike will pick winners. But he left
Tell
me.
us what it is. You're such a tease. Come on.
Christina does not like waiting. So I've shown these, but there's new ones. Okay, let me see if this switches. Oh,
wait.
you guys disappear. Sorry.
That's okay.
He's
we
not
can
here.
still see
Fine.
Okay.
We can still hear you, and we can
Okay.
still say little things.
Okay, what are we looking at? Inks or
Switch
something?
back. So these are, I did a live with Lisa Horton's Interference inks. Somebody had told me about them, so I bought them all. I bought all the ones that were available. And she recently, I messaged her. I didn't know Lisa. I messaged her and I said, I bought all your inks. What can you tell me about them? And she told me some things. And then I did a live after playing with them. I love them. And she said, I have some limited edition ones coming out. Can I send them to you? So I bought the first, all of them. I think there were 24, and now there's 3 limited edition sets. And the reason I'm excited is one of the limited edition sets is silver, gold, and copper pot. So these are different. These aren't her interference inks like I did a video on, but these are metallic inks, and they're really good, really good. So I linked below to the interference video that I did. And I'll show you those in a moment. But for now, these are the ones I wanted to show you. The set that is limited edition, so I don't think they're going to have these when they all sell out. I have a link below. You can get them at Spellbinders. But this has the silver, the gold, and the copper. And look how vibrant silver this is. It's like, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that beautiful? So intense, much more intense than any metallic inks I've had before. So here's the gold. Holy mackerel, there's so much ink in that. Look at that. Look how intense that is. Very bright silver. And it'll actually, on the black, it becomes a little more solid as it dries. Are they there still?
Yeah.
I don't hear them. Did you mute them?
I muted them
Why'd you mute them?
because they were off screen.
Oh, there we
No,
go.
don't mute them.
I'm back. Thank goodness. I felt like I
I'm like,
didn't
they don't
exist for a
like
minute.
these.
When you're
Sorry.
muted, you don't have a person.
Sorry. Look at those.
Okay, my question, are they like a pigment formulation?
Yes, these right here. These are just pigment metallic inks. But look how metallic it is. It's not like a sheer. You know what I mean? I mean, look how solid that is on there. I was impressed.
Okay, I'm skeptical because when I've had inks like that that are pigment, then they dry and they soak into the paper and then they're not bright anymore. Do you have any of these that are dried already?
I will mute me and heat set this. You guys keep talking.
Oh, okay. Dan just came up here and he was chomping because I texted him, please deliver more chips. And that's the best thing about being married to a teacher. He just brings it up and I get my chips and water delivered to me.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it is nice. It's nice, you know. You should
okay.
have Derek bring something up to you.
Wait, are those dry or are those still wet?
Those are dry. I just heat set them. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay.
So this is one of our limited edition. Let me show you the others. But
you know
let me
what
see.
I need those for? I need those for holiday cards.
Yes, you do.
And Jennifer,
yes, you do.
Like, how do they stamp? Like, if you were to stamp an image with the gold, for example, you know, like how sometimes you want to stamp an image, instead of emboss?
Yep. I will do that in a moment. Well, actually, let me do that now before we switch to the others. Let's see. If you, Mike, if you look at in my description for Lisa Horton inks, you'll find them in that link. Stamp. I'm going to stamp.
Before I buy these, do I need to get the interference ones too?
Yes, you do. I'm going to show you those next. I'm going to show you those next because I did a whole live on them and they're fantastic. Dana, thank you.
So special?
I'm sorry?
Why are they so special? They're like, do they do something cool?
They do. Hang on. But let me stamp with these. You asked me to stamp. I got to stamp.
You'll see, Christina.
All right. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Well, the set that I want is sold out. So
which ones?
They're like completely sold out. Jennifer, you're supposed to tell me these things before you tell people to buy them.
Which ones are sold out?
I was trying to get them in a bundle, and the bundles are sold out. They do have like a limited edition Christmas one, though.
Is that this? Oh, are you looking at Simon? Simon says stamp?
At Spellbinder.
Oh, okay. Well, I linked to Simon too. They both had them. So let's see. Hold on. Let me stamp with these.
They have
I'm just curious because, I only have one metallic ink pad in my entire collection of ink. One. That's it.
What's not working?
It's a gold one. And I think, Christina, you know why I have it? Because you used it in a video.
Yep. I do have a few.
It's a honeybee. And that's the only one I have.
Oh, it's because of CJ. Can you fix them?
Okay. Eric heard you talking. Did you just hear it from downstairs or you're walking? Are you watching?
There you go.
What kind is this?
Hi, Derek.
Well,
there's your silver stamping.
But I would show you what he brought, but I'm not on camera.
There's your silver stamping. It's beautiful.
That's gorgeous. It looks like a metal
nice.
die.
Pretty.
Let me do the gold. Because gold,
Is Lisa Horton a UK company or is she an American company?
She's in the UK. She's very nice. And apparently she's got all kinds of products. I know a lot of our European friends. Do they dry and not come off the paper, and how long? I just heat set it and it doesn't seem to be coming off. But remember, if you're ever concerned with anything coming off, you can just spray it with a fixative. What I do when I'm concerned, like if I use a pigment powder or something, I will take it outside and just give it a quick spritz with fixative. So there we go. There's the gold. It's got some shine to it. And let me try some blending. Hang on. I gotta find a blending thing. Are they still there?
I'm still here. I'm just placing my order.
Christina's shopping and I'm snacking.
Okay, so here, look at these.
I don't want to open my snack until I'm on camera so I can show you what my husband brought me.
Oh, gotcha. He's a good husband. Okay, these blend beautifully because they're pigment ink. So see how they blend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody said hairspray. I've never used hairspray. If you just go and search on art fixative, really it doesn't matter which kind. You can get matte or glossy. I get the matte, but it's really up to you. I don't spray a whole lot on it. And really, I only do it if I'm really concerned. I don't think most people like pet their cards a whole lot. So only if it's like I'm using like a pigment powder I'm concerned about will I use a fixative. You trying to fix them?
Do you know what would be cool with that too is if you used those inks in conjunction with other inks while you were blending to have
Yes.
some
Oh,
be
no.
metallic,
Oh, how-
some be not metallic, you know?
Yep. What, Christina?
Listen to me. I'm coming up
They
with
were
ideas I would
smart.
never
They're
even
not
think
fair
of. I'm so smart.
Can you, Mike is trying to fix the link. Mike, if you can,
They sold out at Spellbinders. People in the
it's sold
chat.
out?
Oh.
Here's
Let's
dinner.
move to my-
Okay. So let me
out,
show you.
Can't even get in there.
Poor
All right.
Jennifer.
I'm so
I know.
sad.
Okay.
Seriously, I would have had them, but I had to log in.
Oh, dang. So those are the metallics. Oh, good. Norma said she's been watching Lisa's lives, and she's been doing them for years, and she's really good. She does do a lot of great stuff. Somebody else said, Donna says she uses hairspray. That's good to know. I don't own hairspray, so can you clear, do we? Oh, we do. Cheryl asked, can you clear emboss over these? Yes, they're a pigment ink. Pigment inks stay wet a little longer. So all you have to do is stamp it or, direct to paper, whatever you want to do, add your clear embossing powder and heat set. If you want it to dry and not heat emboss it, just heat set it. As far as a fixative, I just have an old fixative. Let me see if I can find it. I don't use it a whole lot. Here they are. Here's two that I have. I mean, they're just...
Oh, Krylon. Classic.
Yeah. So this one's gloss and this one's matte. I know Simon Says Stamp used to sell this, but I don't know if they do anymore. Lisa does have re-inkers for all these. So these were, she has dye inks, she has pigment inks, and these are some of the pigment, but the interference ink is the one that I did the video on, and it's really cool. So I'm going to show you this. These are the ones, Christina, I'm telling you. Here, I'll do the,
Mindy
this is
texted me,
crimson.
thank you, Mindy, for that tip.
What?
Mindy texted me another store that still has them in stock, but I'm not going to say where because I don't want people to go there and then they're gone before I can actually place my order. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm ordering one thing.
Can you put it in the description?
I'm going to go get some more water. I'll be right back.
Enjoy, get me some. Okay, so this right here is an interference ink. These are the really, really cool ones because they're a combination of dye and pigment, and they have an interference effect to it. So they look different if you stamp on white or if you stamp on black. And I did a whole live on these inks and techniques you can do with them, and I have it linked in my YouTube description below. But you see here it looks red, okay? And when you put it on white paper, it's red, okay? But you can see there's an interference to it. You see that shine? But when you put it on black, you'll get a green effect. Let me heat set this. It's gonna get loud for a minute, sorry. Do you see the green? When it dries, do you see it's green? So it's one ink pad, and it shows on the lid, it'll do red on white and green on black. So let's see, this one is Yuletide Sky. So this is blue on white, and this will be purple on, ooh, I just stuck my finger in, purple on the black. So you see that purple? So it's like two ink pads in one, and it's super shiny. This one looks like it's green on both, but a different shade. So there is green on white, and then like a lighter green on the black. So I just think they're really fun because of the two different colors and the amount of shine that you get. And they blend incredible. So let me show you. Let's do blue. So look at how it blends. It's just really nice to blend. So it's blue on white. And this one will be
Jennifer?
purple on black. Yeah.
I'm going to need you to go back and do all of that again and explain because I was placing my order and I missed all of it.
Dang it, Christina. And Kathy's
No, it's
getting wine.
It's okay.
I
just
got
gonna have to
more.
go walk through that. Mindy texted, yes, Mindy, I got them.
So Mike is adding, did you put it in the YouTube description?
I'm logged out from you.
Oh, hang
I'll
on.
text you.
Okay, we're going to add another place into, because these are really cool.
There.
Hang on, I'll add it real quick. Okay, we added another place in there that you can get them. So if you look in the description under limited or Lisa Horton interference and metallic inks, they're linked there to a few different places. Some are in stock, some places and others. They're coming and going, but you've got so she has metallic inks. These are limited edition metallic inks. She has some dye inks, and then she has these interference inks that change colors. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So did you order them, Christina? Is Christina there? She's quiet
Sorry,
again.
I was on mute because
Oh,
I
no.
was eating. I'm just never going to be on camera again. I don't think so. So I'll just tell you. Oh, hey,
There we are.
there you are.
Woo.
And good timing because Derek's about to come up and get it because I don't want it to melt.
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you? When I went to the store earlier to get my chips, and by the way, I got some cheese while I was down there. I bought a pint of Haagen-Dazs because the other day, someone bought ice cream and it was terrible. And I'm like, don't ever buy anything other than Haagen-Dazs. And that's all. That's my story. So, that's all.
So is that the ice cream I sent you, Christina?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Jennifer sent me this cheese.
What?
I did.
Jennifer
Hold on.
is very, very
I
kind.
did
She
send
knows
you
that
wine once.
The way to my heart
You did.
is, well, sugar and ice cream. And when we lost Sophie and Daphne, in the mail came this big, huge box with 12 pints of Grater's ice cream. It's good. I mean, I think we just ate the last one that you sent us like 2 years ago when you sent us 12 like 2 years ago.
Ah, well, now you have more. You can never have too much Grater's ice cream.
Delicious flavor. By the way, there was one in there that you ordered that was, I think it was lemon cheesecake or lemon something. Anyway, my mom loves everything lemon. So I gave it to her and she's been whittling away at it. And she's like, it is so good. There's chunks of graham cracker in it. So anyway.
That's
That was
their
working out.
like their monthly special one. Is the lemon?
Oh, so we couldn't
Yeah.
even get it right now?
When I was a young woman, and that was a long time ago, because let's be real, I used to hang out at this little place in Seattle on Capitol Hill, and they had Haagen-Dazs ice cream, and I thought for some reason that Haagen-Dazs was like this niche little exclusive thing that was only in Seattle. And then when I moved away from Washington, I'm like, they have Haagen-Dazs everywhere. And that's my other story for today.
I'm not a big ice cream person. Give me the potatoes in any form that are available, and that's my weakness.
I like to start with potatoes, and then later,
Move-
after the
move to
potatoes
ice
have been
cream.
ingested,
I
then
get
I
that.
like to finish with a little ice cream.
So I just got a text from Gina with some sad news. She said,
What?
"Can you tell everyone that she has to cancel her live tonight because their
no.
internet went down at work and there is something that needs to be fixed, so they have no internet right now. So she can't go live tonight."
Oh,
Bummer.
But the good thing is Gina's been doing live or videos and lives for so many years that there are thousands of videos you can go back and watch again. She's got so much content. That's good. So
She does, too.
anyway, the first thing I wanted to show you guys was these limited edition inks. And at the end, if Mike will remind me, I opened this one upside down. I'm going to give, Lisa sent me an extra set of these. So I'm going to give those away. So the
Why didn't you
limited
tell me?
edition,
I just felt like, Jennifer, give me your extra set.
no, I'm being fair. So one is the limited edition interference inks, and those are the ones that change colors, and have that interference feel to it. So this ink and this ink was from the same pad, which is so cool. Then there is the metallic pigment inks. That's the silver, the gold, and the copper. And then there is a limited edition dye ink, which I haven't shown because I've got too much to show, but she has great, they're matte blending dye inks. I think, yeah. And they really do blend very well. I think they got a little bit of a pigment property to it that makes it blend well. So I'm gonna give a set of those away. I have them linked to a few sources below. I know Simon Says Stamp has tons of the interference inks in stock. Those are linked below.
Okay.
And also linked below is the video where I talk all about these interference inks and show the different ways to use them. So I'm telling you, they're fun. So you bought them, Christina, the interference?
I did. I bought.
Look at that.
I bought the metallic ones, and I bought just I had already stuff in my cart at Spellbinders, just waiting to like place an order. So I added a few that the colors look pretty cool, so I added those as well. And then, did you see, Yana is so smart. She's like the one-woman marketing team over there. Anything she posts, I want to buy.
She's great.
Those little dishes. The little dishes.
I know.
They're so cute.
They are
I
cute.
had to order them. And then
I
the
don't need
Swedish
them because I have so many of the craft stacks. I have all of these craft stacks.
I love these. I just bought 2 sets.
Oh, they're amazing.
Jennifer, they're so great.
Okay,
I've
what
been
are
using
those?
them they're just great. I love them.
Are they just
Christina?
little plastic boxes?
Yeah, I just bought more. Here, I'll open them up to show you the 2 sizes.
They
Oh my gosh,
are,
let's
but
do
the
another
thing, Christina,
Spellbinders
that's
order.
so nice, like if you have a work in progress, right?
This
and you're
is
working
not
on
a plan
card,
thing.
doing die cutting, you just put them in your craft stacks and they're so great.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this
wow.
one's
They're
bigger.
really great for classes, like for
So
students and teachers.
Okay.
They're called craft stacks. There's a large, this is the large, and this is an A2 card so you can see. And there's a lid that pops on. And sometimes I use a lid and sometimes I don't. Then this is what they call the medium. And look at, it's just like, it looks like it was made, I have fingernails, so made for an A2 card.
Oh, perfect.
I love
And
them.
then-
So great.
They stack with the lids on or off, which I like.
Okay.
So they sell the large, the medium, or a set of the 2. Anyways, I love these. I have these because I have a bunch of stitching I prepared. Yeah, we have mayhem tonight because we didn't plan anything. We just are winging it.
We're just chatting. Jennifer's telling me all the things I need to buy.
I was
Someone
really,
just
this
said
is all stitching
my cheeks-
that I was planning to do.
Someone just said my cheeks
Those
are
are
cracking them
Spellbinders?
up because they're red, because their cheeks get red when they drink too. What, when you drink water? I have no makeup on today. I just want you to know this is natural. This is all natural.
My eyes are like, I brought my
Oh,
glasses
oh,
down
oh.
in case, oh dear. Look, Mike, where'd he go? Dang it. Sorry, I'll go back to that.
There we go.
So I thought, so I'm going to stitch because that's what I do when I'm sad or anxious. So I have the new,
Meditative.
the what?
It's meditative.
It is
Stitching.
meditative. So do you guys have this?
No, because I got
don't-
it last year and it's still not open.
Oh, well, you're not
So
a
I thought,
stitcher.
I better do last year's.
So this is the Spellbinders Advent Calendar. So this has 24
That's very
days,
cute.
and each day you open it up, and there's either like a die, a mini embossing folder, a little stamp set, some embellishments. You can see a couple examples down here. We're not allowed to open this until December and show it on a video. But if you want an idea of the kind of thing that's in it, I did a spoiler video from last year, so you could see just the idea. So that is the regular Advent calendar. So it's all crafty stuff, right? This is the 12 days, I'm gonna do this, but I don't want it to fall apart. The 12 days of Stitchmas. which is my cup of tea, right? So this
cute.
is it has 12 days and each one has stitching dies in it. And they're simple stitching dies. I have a link below to these. These are limited edition also, and they sell out quickly. I have them linked to Simon Says Stamp and Spellbinders below.
I mean, I know you don't want to spoil it for people, but are the cute
I'm
little
going to.
images on the numbers, or though, does it have anything to do with what's inside?
No, so this one I'm not allowed to spoil. And that you can tell it doesn't, the only thing you can see is like, here's a cute little doggy and here's a little hot air balloon. Can you see that?
Uh-huh.
So it kind of, and there's some flowers, there's a frame, there's some stencils, stamp, and embossing folder. So this is the regular one. Now the stitching one we can show, and I'm going to warn you all now that I'm going to show some of it tonight. So if you don't want to see it, you might want to leave.
Show like day
But-
one.
So
We'll do day
it's
one
like
again.
the Olympics. Remember when the news came on and they said, if you don't want to know who won the gold medal,
Get out of here.
it's time to log off.
That's pretty much what it
There you
is.
go.
So each day you open it up.
Ew.
Now I put my dies on a magnetic board. They come in a little baggie and it shows you what you can make with it. So there's all kinds of them and you can open up the different days, and there's some that are a little more involved stitching, some that aren't, but all of them you could skip the stitching if you want. For example, like this is a snowman. You can take the stitching part out of his belly and the hat and just use him as a snowman, right? You don't
So,
have to stitch.
On the inside of the door, it has an example of what it's supposed to look like stitched.
Yep.
Perfect.
So let me think.
that.
Look, one of these, let me see.
They're sized perfectly
Yes,
to
you
create
left me.
ornaments. Felt.
Now there's one in here. Okay, so like this is the stitching die set for a Santa. And you can take the stitching part out of the beard and look at how cute he is without being stitched even.
Oh,
Oh,
he's cute.
that's so
Isn't he
cute.
cute? So, the reason I thought I was going to show this is because in preparation for my son going to college and me being an utter mess today, I knew I'd want to do stitching. So yesterday I die cut and planned the stitching for all the days. So I have them all here.
Oh my god.
And that's what I was planning on doing tonight. But you know, we're blabbing instead. That's what we do.
all
So
good.
some of the stitching I did last night. So I can put this little guy together here. But
So
then
cute.
some of them I can stitch as we talk. They're really cute. Let me show you one that
The new ones, the older ones.
this is the new one. So if you don't want to see, don't watch. But here's like the Santa. You can stitch the beard or not.
Cute.
And so it's a little bit different.
Cute.
And actually I used for this, can you see that it's velvety? See how it's velvety?
Yeah. It almost
Yeah.
looks
So-
like felt.
So yeah, this is like thin velvet paper that you can die cut. It's from Simon Says Stamp. And I love that for the soft parts on the Santa and the snowman and stuff.
Cute.
It's their
It's really
positively velvet paper. I really like it.
This is the new one, right?
Yeah, this is the new. This is 2024. I'll show you some of it, but not all of it. I do have a video
She's
down
spoiling
below
herself.
to last year, but look at this. This is the one I wasn't sure if I was going to love, but I stitched it last night. And look at how cool that
cute.
looks.
How cute.
That's so
Gorgeous. I haven't glued it together
Can I
yet.
ask you a question, Jennifer, about stitching?
Yes.
Okay, when you stitch, because this is not an area that I have moved into yet, and I always say never, because I used to never think I would do little die cut paper piecing, and now I freaking love die cut paper piecing.
Yeah.
That said, when you stitch, what kind of a needle do you use?
I have it linked below. Let me find my stitching bag because I took it to college today and I stitched on the drive down. So this is I'll show you. This is actually Mike
Your
calls
go
it my
bag?
fidget. Yeah, he calls it my fidget spinner bag. It's just something to keep me busy. So this is what I
Okay.
take on the boat, in the car, into college. So I always have one of these going. And when I'm with Christina, I hand her my bag of floss and I say, give me a color combination. And then I stitch that. So this is what I have on the go. The needles that I'm using are these.
Okay, so DMC, just classic.
Yep. So it's 18
Okay.
to 22. The reason I have that is sometimes you'll get dies, like I'll show you here. So see how the holes here are tiny? But
Yeah.
you know, some of them, like this one has bigger holes in it. So the nice thing about this set of needles is there's smaller, medium, and bigger. So whatever you like. It's totally up to you. I usually use the 20 size, but I link to these, and then Spellbinders has a set that's meant for stitching because they do stitching dies. And I have that below. This is kind of a mess in here. Then there's
In general, how many strands of the thread do you use when you're stitching?
how many of the ply? Is that what you said? Okay, so let me show you. Good question.
Well, I know
this
there's
is
6, but I'm just wondering, do you use like 3 or whatever?
So this is the floss I use. I have it linked below too. It's DMC floss. Don't get cheap knockoff. It just doesn't hold its color. I really like the DMC. Waffle Flower also actually has some floss that's good too. So the DMC floss that I use most of the time, there's other kinds, and I've showed others in videos. It has 6 ply to it. So there's 6 little strings together, and it depends on what I'm doing. With the, again, it's the hole size. On this, the holes are big, so I use all 6. I use it as is, right? But say I have, let's see, like this one. I haven't stitched this one yet. See how the holes are a little bit tinier? And it's a lot of stitches. This will be a lot of stitches close together. So I only use 3 ply for that. So it just depends. If you want a more full look, like the full stitches on here, put all 6 together, but you can also use less. This is the metallic that I use. They've had this, I don't know how to say that, Diamant, for a long time. Now they have, in the past year or so, they've come out with this grande version of it, which is thicker. And this is the metallic, this is a new one because I ran out. This is the metallic that I like to use. And if it's small holes, I'll use one of these. If it's bigger holes, like on this, I'll double this up.
What paper do you use to stitch it? What's the best?
Oh, the paper. Good question. So like this one here, this is the heaviest weight cardstock I have, which is Nina Classic Crust Solar White.
I hit that by accident.
Sorry, Solar White in 110 pounds. So the heaviest weight cardstock. But here's the thing. If you want to use a lighter weight cardstock, like here, I wanted to use a green that I had that's lighter weight cardstock. So I die cut 2, and I will just glue, put a little glue, or even just hold them together as I start to stitch, and it makes it stronger. So
Cool.
It works. It works. You got to try stitching. Oh, somebody else here, A.E. Swenson, said she dropped her firstborn off at college today, or on Friday.
Oh, A.E. Swenson, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But it's hard. But it's going to be okay. But it's hard.
It stinks. I don't know. You know, you have a baby and you think it's just so far away,
So far away.
but it's not.
Not.
It's not.
I blinked.
It's not.
I blinked. And I have a 28-year-old. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
how did that happen?
So let me see.
You got a 29-year-old.
Yeah. So, and then our second oldest got engaged, and she's getting married next summer. The oldest one's married. Lila, poor Lila's here just getting all of our attention now.
The youngest
focus
is
on you now.
the best. Being the youngest is the best.
Being the youngest is the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes she thinks that, sometimes she doesn't. So here is one. This is, look at this. Isn't this cute? I haven't glued it together yet. So,
That's very
you know, like this one, you could leave the stitching undone and it just has a fun little pattern. But what I like about Spellbinders stitching stuff is that they have little, let me show you on this one. They do these little indentations where you should stitch. Can you, hold on, sorry, come on, focus. See the little indentations? So it tells you where your stitches should go. But you can also leave it plain without the stitching and put a color cardstock behind it. So they're fun. They keep me busy. What do you guys do for, well, I know Christina letters in watercolors, right? When you just need a break, right? Creative break?
No. When I need a break, I scroll on TikTok.
Oh. What
No,
about like
I
a
paint my
creative therapy?
nails. Well, no, I paint my nails and I
Oh.
read. And are we wearing the same color?
High velocity red.
Oh no, mine's rapid red.
Okay,
But I love that one. That's the one I had on
I
like
d-
last week.
I got it because of you. I've never
They're
painted.
talking
It's
about
beautiful.
Dazzle Dry nail polish.
We are.
Here's the
that.
thing, though. If I got Christina hooked on this brand, and I did not think I would ever get Christina to do this brand, and now you are all in. You are
Yes.
so far in.
Yeah.
She
You have
even
more than I
texts.
do.
She even helps Lila with it. She gives Lila tips.
I don't know
And-
if it
and our
helps
nails?
Lila at all. But
They're so healthy, and they're not yellow anymore. It's pretty cool.
so good. Oh, and then Mindy in the chat says she did her nails during my live. I had a live for my premium members earlier today. So
And Mindy's into it too. Oh, Jennifer, that's beautiful.
Isn't that fun?
I love that
Yes,
scar.
is that
It's so
with the-
cute.
I
Is
like
that
that.
a little metallic?
Yeah, I just did one
Oh, it
stitch.
needs to be an ornament. It needs to be
And
an
look at
ornament.
So cute.
Look at the detail around the edge. Spellbinders just does great with details. Hang on. Let me show you the first day. Oh, the first day. The cool thing about this is the first day of the calendar includes a die that makes this.
What is
So
that?
you can put it, you can turn it into a tag or an ornament by gluing that on the back of any of them. And then you've got the loop.
Yep.
But another thing you can do with this is you can use it to make things dance. So like if you made the head separate from the body, you can do a fun thing where it swings. And I did that in my video for last year's advent calendar. So you get, it's fun. But a lot of these, you could cut it solid. So you could cut the snowman solid too without the stitching, put it on the back, and then you could write to and from on the back. So this guy's cute.
Hey, Jennifer?
I haven't finished it yet. Yeah.
The nail brand that you use, is it one and done? Like once you do a manicure with it, can you reuse it or no?
So yeah, you can. The kind I use come with stickers on the back of them.
Okay.
And so, because I don't do great with chemicals. I don't know why. They freak me out. Like smells just freak me out. So I do these that they're just stickers that stick on. And then what you can do is peel them, like when you want to take them off, peel them off, rub the glue off of it, comes off, or the sticker off of it comes off pretty easy. And they sell additional stickers so you can reuse them.
Because it looks so good. Like it just looks like a
fun.
painted manicure. Yeah, it's
And
amazing.
she did it so fast. I remember like we were on our cruise and I think I like went into the bathroom to do my hair or something. Anyway, I came back like 2 minutes later and she had completely different nails on. I
yeah.
was like, bam, 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 I'm just done.
I was impressed.
Yeah, they're from Impress. If you go to one of my old videos, Mike, you can copy and paste. I've got a thing where people can get some off. Look at
I
him.
use those for my toes.
That is so cute.
She
That's
does. And
adorable.
those look good.
Cute.
So these are.
Yep.
So this is what I
has
plan
little
to do
twig arms.
tonight. You what?
Yeah, little twig arms.
I know. I'm serious. They like, the reason I like this thing, and I was excited about it, and I started die cutting with it yesterday. I wasn't actually, when I started die cutting with this stuff last night, I was thinking, oh, I'll just have some stitching ready. Oh my goodness, hot flash. I need a fan.
She needs a fan.
Hot flash! Hot flash!
I got it. Thank you, Kathy. You sent me this.
Oh.
So last
You
night
need,
I was
like,
thinking,
Whenever it happens, you need like a graphic for your screen
Hot
that
flash!
like it looks like sirens. Woo!
You need to link this, Mike. This is seriously the best. I still use this, and I don't even have hot flashes anymore. It is the best fan.
when young little Christina has hot flashes, we'll send her one.
We're going to send you a couple of them so you can have one on each side.
Thank you.
Got that to look forward to.
Have my
Something
back.
to look forward to. Christina's got these old friends, and this is what she has to look forward to. I'm going to put
Well,
black behind their eyes.
I'm flaunting my youth with my shirt today. I'm wearing my Made in the 80s shirt.
Oh. From the, you can still say late 1900s though, because you are that old.
True.
I do have a sticker that said I'm from the 1900s.
There was
It's
this
true.
thing where it was this college student who had written a paper, and they said, "Is it okay that I used references from the latter half of the 1900s?" And they're
That's
like,
awesome.
"Yeah, you're good."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I think, isn't it Gina who says I'm just having my own personal
Summer,
weather something? I don't know. Look at him.
your own personal summer.
Oh, man down.
Ooh,
Look
top
how
heavy.
cute he is.
And down.
Man
Wait, is that
down.
glitter paper?
Yeah, I used, oh gosh, sorry. I'm not good
realize
at
it was
this.
glitter paper.
That is
How
so
cute.
cute.
That is,
Bring one down.
I'm telling you, the coolest glitter paper. I'm going to have to get Mike to add this too. Hold on, let me find it. Because this is a hidden gem. Let me see if I can find it. Oh
Is
dear.
that for the new Spellbinders
I will,
papers?
I will
It's
find that and
Spellbinders.
send it to Mike. The
There's-
fan,
Oh, I
because
totally
the fan
have
is the
Spellbinders
best.
papers.
I found it.
He
Oh, you
found it.
found it, Mike? Okay.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
It's-
Oh.
Seriously,
Internal
and here's the
global
thing.
warming.
You plug it in with a USB cable, and so you just plug it into your computer. It's always there, and when you come out, like what happens to me is when I come out of the shower and I sit down to let my hair dry, my glasses steam up because I'm so hot, duh, and then I just turn it on and I cool
You know
my
what that
face
fan
off.
would be good for? That fan would be good for traveling. Like if you like to have a fan noise when you're sleeping. Or
Christina,
sleeping.
power
when we
outage.
share, when Christina and I room together, we just put on a sound machine.
Yep.
Okay. Peggy
you know
said
there's
it.
an
Gina
app
says
for
it's your
sound
own
machine?
personal weather pattern.
Well, I saw someone say it was internal global warming.
That's true. That's true. Oh, I think I'm out of it in here. So,
That's so pretty with that big pouch of all that glitteriness.
so these are my extras that I take with me when I die cut on the go. But Altenew sells full sheets of the Diamond glitter paper, which is like a soft champagne. But what I used, I don't have it. I don't have any more in
Jennifer.
here. It's the
Pull that.
Moonstone.
There's a paper that looks like you have cut one of my dies. Can you pull it? See? No, it says, look.
Look joyful or something.
Yes!
It is.
That's me.
It
That's all.
is.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any more of the Moonstone in here. It's Altenew has packs. I'm reorganizing all of my stuff.
The little ones. They're like the little
Yes.
packs.
So
Yeah.
my little packs of glitter paper, they used to be behind me, but I have to reorganize. But they're like little rectangle pieces of glitter paper. And they have a
I
pack
got you. Oh, I got you, girl. I'll get one.
that has black, like dark silver, and then it's got a white. And it's not the white like a lot of companies have. Like, I think there's a white in here. So see how this white here is, it kind of has
This.
color iridescent to it.
These little
It's hard
guys.
to see. Yes, that's it. Mike, how do I get to just the three of us without them?
Oh, there we are.
Let me sit down. Sorry.
I love
wanted
that
you to
they're
look at
just
my
over Christina. I
Ah,
love it.
Sorry.
Okay.
no issues. Wait, what? How did?
It's right over her face. Mike can't figure it
I
out.
didn't
He's
see
working
it.
on it.
Because I've covered up with circles.
Yeah, I know.
I should just go like this.
Just
Why did?
Right there. Oh,
Quit giving me a hard
back.
time.
there you
Okay,
are.
there we go.
It's all scenes, not just the one.
I don't have the one you
There
were
we go.
referencing.
Okay,
Like that
so
black
that's
you're
what
talking
Altenews are like. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. Also, I will add, Brianne just texted me and she asked for that stitching die. I'll show you, but first, Moonstone. Okay, so I will add it to the description. Altenew's, it's called Milky Way glitter cardstock set. It has Moonstone, which is the white without any color glitter to it. There's silver, platinum, which is darker, an iridescent, then
Here you go.
sapphire, and then black diamond. That's not it.
Oh, I
but
have
that
some
works.
of that,
That's
Christina.
not it.
I have that Spellbinders paper in gold, and it's great. I just used some of it on a project that's coming.
Yeah, I have these 3. There's a black version.
I haven't opened those yet. Are they great?
I am not sure
I
which
don't
one
know.
I
I haven't
have.
opened them yet.
Open them. Show us.
They look really cute though. The rose gold is gorgeous.
Oh, I have
Oh.
the gold and the silver.
So you
I
have
have
it
the
too.
gold,
I have
silver,
it
and
somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
And
Hang
I've
on.
used the matte metallic. No, the brush metallic. I used this on something. It's lovely cardstock actually.
So Sizzix has their own version of this with like many types as well. And I have that in silver gold and rose gold as well.
Ah,
Those are
yeah.
fantastic. Oh, yeah.
So
it has
the
the brushed metallics and all that too.
the Milky Way, the Moonstone glitter cardstock that I used on that snowman, I put it at the top of the video description. You just have to refresh it. But what was in yours, that Spellbinder? You guys, this was not planned. This is how we get about new crafty supplies.
I have one of these.
Weird.
I feel like that movie, The Jerk, when he's like, I don't need anything else. I need this. And I need this. You know, and he just keeps grabbing stuff. I need this.
You can't take us anywhere.
I just saw it.
I was holding up the Altenew and then I held up the Spellbinders as well.
Yes.
I held up both.
So the one that I used on the snowman, which is
Got this.
that's true.
Whoa, I don't have one of those.
It's from the Concord and Ninth Camp. So the one
gonna have to
I
go
was
over and
talking
make
about,
it.
the cardstock, the white glitter cardstock that doesn't have like iridescent color to it, it's just pure white, is in a pack with some other silvers and black from Altenew, and I added it to the top of the description. What Christina was showing was a mix of different,
Yeah.
I don't know where mine is. So that's
Gilded.
Altenew's. Yep.
Okay.
That's not the one that has the white though.
No, but that's like
No.
the setup. They have like
Yeah.
6 different colors in the packs.
Yeah. They're in the other room. I don't know. I don't know if, are you going to look for them?
No, what are
No.
they?
Oh, don't worry about it. He's not listening. What Christina was holding up were multi-metallic packs. So it had like gold matte, gold glitter, brushed gold all in one pack. And those are from Spellbinders.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Sizzix has their own version too.
Look at that.
So it's
gotta
got a
eat a
glitter
pretzel.
metallic, matte metallic, brushed metallic, mirror metallic, and pearl metallic.
Cheryl's right. Tonic makes great metallic papers
Yeah.
too.
Yes. There's
Very
a lot
good.
of good stuff for stuff.
Theirs.
We are very spoiled as crafters. Very spoiled.
Connie wants some of the water that I'm drinking.
I do too. I
Well,
do
it's
too.
almost done for tonight, and then that's dinner.
I have a
See.
question. I was going to bring this up when we were briefly talking about ice cream. Have either of you used a Ninja Creami machine?
A what?
No, but I want one.
A what?
We got one. It's a Ninja
Did you?
Creami machine. It's the craziest thing. I mean, they've been out for a couple years, but it's like a pint and you freeze your ice cream. You have to freeze it, and then you take it out, and then you put it in the creamy machine, and then it has this blade that, like, through the magic of magnetic science, it like spins inside the little pint, and it goes up and down and up and down, and it kind of like blends, not really blend, but it spins your frozen ice cream, and then it comes out and it's like soft serve. Jennifer, we bought Dole Whip. We got Dole Whip powder,
Oh.
as in Disney Dole Whip, and it's in the freezer right now. We're gonna make it tonight.
So
But and you can do okay. The reason why it's like so amazing and why people love it is because you can make like protein ice cream,
yes.
just purely with just like a protein shake. And then you have like super low cal, high protein treat. And it's like,
Yes.
you can do soft serve, you can do slushies, you can do whatever. We did a pina colada That was good.
Yep. That
Oh, okay.
so
What are we doing here?
aren't these cute? These are also from, so you can do ho ho ho. So I would do one up here and one down here, and then it also has the ornament for the O. Look at that.
Yo,
Look fun.
love that texture.
So that's from the
That's very-
Stitchmas also. So what do you call it's the Ninja, what is it called?
Ninja Creamy, but it's
Yes.
creamy with an I at the end.
So Colin asked for us to get one of those a long time ago, and we just, I don't know, we ignored him, I guess. I don't know. And then my my coach, my fitness kind of coach, I'm always trying to stuff more protein in me, and that's one of the ways. Apparently, people have figured out how to use things like protein powder and cottage cheese and like some other things, and you do this to it, and it makes it delicious.
It's totally creamy.
There's a
So
whole
the
Facebook
stuff
group
that
with
I
it.
see is like you do your like protein drink. You can either do milk with powder, mix it, or you can have the already pre-made protein drink.
Yep.
And then some people say in order to get the right texture, you should put in like a tablespoon of like instant pudding mix, like sugar-free instant pudding mix.
Ah, yeah.
But I've also heard you can do the same thing if you just put in a couple tablespoons of cottage cheese. Why are you laughing, Kathy?
Because she's
That's
eating
like-
potato chips.
Because I think ice cream is just good by itself. And you know what?
Yeah, I know.
If you want your ice cream to be creamy, you put it in a bowl, you wait 5 minutes, and then we all did this when we were kids. You stir it around. You stir it around, and then you drink it. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm
Well,
just kidding.
Kathy, have you seen anything about the Ninja Creamy? Because you'll be
I
amazed.
have not. Listen, I'm old, and this is all new for me, and change is hard.
You can make sorbet just out of just fruit.
I do like sorbet. No, it sounds great. I just think that I need less ice cream and more protein. So maybe I'll explore that option.
Now, let me
No,
tell
it
you,
sounds great.
what people don't know here, I'm going to show the stitching while we do this, but what people don't
I
know
missed.
is that Christina's gifted in lots of things. She's gifted in, can you put the bubbles on this screen?
She's
She's
gonna
gifted-
say
Bubbles.
not just for that.
Bring us back in the bubble.
She's gifted in hand lettering, designing
She's
stamps,
building that compliment sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
making
She can
cards.
draw anything. And
She can do all these things, but you all don't know that Christina's #1 gift is enabling you to buy all the cool things. Christina Werner, anybody who's been around her knows this. She gets so excited, like we've been in this live, about new things, like this Ninja Creamy thing. She will tell you all about it, how great it is, and before you know it, you have a link to it in your text. Am I right?
Yes.
Says the person who just made me order metallic ink pad.
It's
Well, and that is why
love it.
I take such pride in getting Christina hooked and excited about something
Yeah.
because she has done the same for me with
Yeah.
many things. And so the fact
know
that
what?
I could
You
pay
know
it
what this is
forward
telling
to
me?
her.
Friends share with friends. This is all.
It's
Friends
true.
share with friends. Friends share with
Here's
friends.
the thing. This is a compliment because she's never steered me wrong. I have lots of things that Christine enabled me to buy, and they've all been excellent. So,
Except the curling iron thing you're still struggling with.
Oh.
she curled my hair. My hair is uncurlable.
Oh no,
She
it doesn't hold curl very, very long. That's all.
Yeah,
You just have very
it's
healthy
terrible.
hair.
The rat's nest.
So it's not a rat's nest, Mike. So on the cruise,
Only a
Christina
brother
curled my
could do
hair, and it was magic. It was great. So then I
It did
bought
look
it.
good.
It is amazing. I bought it and it curled great, but it didn't hold. But I don't use hair products, so that's my fault. But the coolest hair curler. Everything is from her. Yes, Dazzle Dry. Hi, Laura. Oh, we
Laura's
should have had
here.
Laura come in.
Laura Basson. Laura,
I don't see her in the
freaking
chat. Where'd she
Basson.
go?
She's there.
Someone asked about this.
I'm very excited about Laura Basson right now, and that's all I can say.
Well, hold on. Somebody asked
Wait,
a
is that
question.
all
I
I
want to
can
answer
say?
it real quick.
Okay, that's all I can say.
So somebody asked what the stitching add-on is. So in the description or on my visual supply list, there's a Stitch-Along add-on. It is like I don't have it. I have last year's and it's great, but it's like a big stitching or big zipper bag like this one. This one's from Simon Says Stamp, and I have so many of these in all different colors and sizes. And I have these linked in the description below. I use these. In fact, when I moved Colin into college today, I put a bunch of these in his drawer. So I've got those linked below. Simon Says Stamp has great ones. And this Spellbinders Stamp-Along add-on kit comes in a big zipper bag, and it's a bunch of floss like I used to stitch. It's got the needles and it's got some cardstock, everything to get you kind of started with stitching. So that's separate from the Advent Stitchmas that I showed before. Sorry, I saw somebody ask that question. So
Is Carrie spreading rumors that Laura Basson is moving to Minnesota?
No, it's true.
It's true.
What?
It's true. I just spit potato chips on my screen, but it is true. And I'm so excited. The only problem is she is going to be at least a 2-hour drive away from me.
But it's closer.
Well, that's probably about 34 hours closer than I am.
Yeah.
That is so doable. I told Laura I'm going to get up at like 6. I'm going to hit the road. I'm going to go to her town, which I won't say due to privacy concerns. And then I'm going to show up. I'm going to snuggle with Hank. I'm going to roll around with Frank, because I don't know if you know this, but there's Hank and there's a Frank there too that's actually a cat. And then I'm going to hang out with all her kids and hang out with her hubby, and then I'm going to hit the road home.
There you go.
I'm grabbing a link for the curler for people. People are asking.
Oh,
so I'm grabbing a link.
For what?
We are going to eat
curler.
potatoes together.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. What is the curler? Christina, what brand?
It is the Lounge, whatever, Le Duo. And the one that I linked to is the grand version because it's for long hair. Because Jennifer has long hair.
Very long hair. I finished, this is one of the, look at that. Isn't that cute with the, and I added the Simon Says Stamp. If you're looking for a good clear gemstone that sparkles a lot, this is the Clear Positively Dazzling Gems from Simon Says Stamp. And look, they come in tiny and then these really big ones. So I put a big one at the center so it'd be sparkly. So this one, I think I'll do a second one and glue it to the back so it can be an ornament.
Cute.
So I always like to add gems. Somebody asked what these dies were that created these stitching things. These are from the Spellbinders 12 Days of Stitchmas, like kind of advent calendar.
I do love a good advent calendar.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anything. I love Lego advent calendars. I love nail polish advent calendars. I love them.
But a crafty one trumps them all. It trumps them all.
We've got a few companies that have them every year. They're fun.
Yes, they are. This is what I was using for it. So I'm going to finish those. Here, let's chat. Somebody asked also, I didn't link this. I'll add the link. This is this stitching one that I do a lot. I have tons of these pre-cut. This is my therapy. Christina see me stitch this on.
You should just do a bunch of those with like holiday colors, and then you can just put the Advent ones on top and card.
So this one, the die that I use for this, it cuts it perfect for an A2 card. This is from Altenew, and I'll add that one below. They've had it for years and years and years. I don't know. Just search on Altenew Stitch. So anything we talk about, Mike's adding to the visual supply list. You just have to refresh it. It's in the description below. I think so.
Diana just said that she got her son the Lego cat. Lovely. I need to do my cat. I haven't done that.
I should let my hair down. I was looking a little severe. Where's my comb?
Hey, Jennifer, you got a super chat. Kenzie wants you to make a quick card using the metallics.
Oh.
Yes, we got a super chat to make a card.
Oh, gosh. Come on, people.
Come on, put a card together.
I can't put a card together. I'm in mourning.
You've done it before. You know how to do it.
Oh, I've done it before. Kenzie, I'll try. Give me a little time. I'm in mourning.
Water.
A rainbow. Oh, thank you, Dana and Dana, yeah, and Kenzie and Billy. Thank you. Did you notice I got another row of cardstock up there?
It looks so good.
And actually, let me see if I can tilt it without breaking everything. There's a third row up there too.
Just gonna get some lint off of me.
You know, Jennifer, I think you need to buy some more cardstock.
Leave me
I think you're gonna
alone.
run out.
We all have our issues. You guys have a nail polish issue. I have a cardstock issue.
We do.
It's. Do you have every color of Dazzling Dry?
Of Dazzle
do not.
Dry? No.
Dazzle Dry, sorry. No? Oh, I thought you did.
There's a few out there that were retired long ago that I think would be really fun to have, but I don't have them.
Oh.
But that's okay. I mean,
That's okay.
I mean, crafting and stuff like that, you can use those supplies all the time. You can use them over and over again, and it doesn't matter. But you could really only paint your nails so many times in a day. So
This is true.
That is true. Although I think, Christina, you do change yours a lot more than I do. Like, I do once a week just out of boredom.
once a week.
Because
Me
this
too.
stuff does not chip. It does, and I do
No.
all my own housework, people. All of it. Okay, I
Doesn't
don't
chip.
do a lot of it. But it doesn't chip, meaning my house isn't as clean as it could be.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong
Amazing.
with that.
This stuff's amazing. That reminds me, I should put some nail oil on. Put some nail oil on, Kathy.
Oh, yep. Nail oil. Everyone, time to oil your nails.
This is not my wheelhouse.
Mine's empty. Christina, I have to refill.
Oh, found mine.
Okay. All
Look
good.
how cute he is.
We're obsessed
Aw.
with our
He
with our
so
nail
cute.
oil. Oh,
Hey,
it smells so
Jennifer,
good.
these need to all be on an ornament. Why? You need to make them
I will.
all ornament.
No, I think what I'm going to do is what I did with last year's. I made cards with last year's, but I went back, and in my video I did, but I went back and made them again, and I put them on like a tag for tags, like on a die cut tag. So this is not stitched with that Simon Says stamp velvet paper, and this is with the stitching.
Those Santas look like they'd be the perfect size to do a bunch of them and make a garland out of it. Wouldn't that
Are you
be
going to do
cute?
that?
Well, no, because I don't have this year's Advent, but it'd be cute.
What are you doing?
That'd be it would take a long time to make a banner with that.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do a ton of them. You could like mix them up.
That's true. Oh, like change them all up.
Someone said
Well,
there's
at first I
limited
thought all
edition.
Santas, but you could also do like those felt balls, like the big, the felt, you know, like the.
Oh,
Jennifer,
yeah.
I might have a special message for you.
Oh, dear. No, somebody asked, does the floss come with it? No. The floss, the 12 days of Stitchmas, this might fall when it opens because I have it all open. It comes with just dies, but lots of them. You can see it's meaty. It's not like tiny little things. There's a lot.
It's very cute.
Look at the bird. He's so cute.
So
So
very cute.
you just need needles and floss. And Spellbinders has the Stitch-Along bag that has all the basics in it. Hi, Libby. Libby's here. She was doing
Hi,
election
Libby.
work training. She's the good one in the group.
Libby.
Libby!
Sweet Libby. Okay.
I'm mimicking Kathy. I was doing everything she was doing. I don't know if anyone caught it.
I know. Well, I was my former. Okay, come here, Cole. Come over my shoulder. Say hi to Jennifer and tell her that her kid's gonna be okay. She's right there. That's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Cole.
Your son's gonna be okay. He's a freshman. He just left.
Where's he going?
Where is he going?
He's going to college not too far from here, so a big college, but not far from here.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
college.
yeah, yeah.
Cole went. He's okay. Look at him.
Yes.
He turned out all right.
He turned out
Good.
okay. Oh
I've
my
heard.
gosh. Okay.
Just tell him to do his best and have fun. And, the old saying, you learn more outside the classroom than you do in it.
Yeah, I
true.
agree. Well, here's the thing. He'll do fine. It's me who's not doing fine.
Well, that's probably more your domain
But
for
by
advice.
the time he went, I was good. It's always the second kid doesn't get as much grief, but Thanks, honey. Yeah, okay. That's my son.
Bye, Cole.
Hey!
Have fun.
So that's who usually walks by in the background that looks like an intruder because it's just somebody all of a sudden goes across.
Well, he's probably moving out in a couple weeks, so he's finally got a place and a house that he's going to live in with a bunch of friends, and
good.
yeah, so he won't be walking in the background anymore. And then Dan and I will actually be empty nesters. So
Wow.
because he just finished college, so there you go.
Spreading the wings.
Spreading the wings.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
It's bittersweet. It's all bittersweet. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I think it's overrated.
Anywho,
I think it's all
I
overrated.
think it's time for me to go have ice cream because now I've had my dinner.
Yeah.
Your potato chips
understand.
and water.
You know what? It's all, I've hit some nutritional groups, some fruit, and some
Grape
vegetables.
water. It was water infused with grapes.
So good.
Fruit infused
Jesus
water.
got to it. That's all that happened.
Yep. It's
Jesus-
just been blessed. It's
Mine's
blessed
just
when it's-
water. Jesus didn't get to it.
He's coming.
Yeah. Oh, somebody asked about my bracelet, the pink one. Oh, the pink one. It's somebody. People always ask about. Colin gave me this. It's stands for God is greater than the highs and lows. That's. And then he has one and I have one, so it's always on. So every time in videos somebody asks. Yeah, Livy just sent her baby off to college. She says she's still traumatized. So Christina does scrolling on TikTok. Kathy, before you go, what do you do when you're like anxious or just need to be distracted?
I rewatch favorite movies all the
Twilight.
time. So
Twilight, Alien.
or Interstellar. Or Alien. Those are the three that I watch, and I literally had Aliens on today in the background because that just calms me down. So I just rewatch things I've already seen. But Interstellar is my number one. If I am stressed, that movie brings me down.
Huh.
To a good
So
place, you know what I mean?
Christina, have you seen Alien?
No. But I
Yeah,
know
you're too
enough
young.
about it that I know I wouldn't want to see it.
There's nothing calming about it.
Yes, you would. It's just like, no, it's not calming.
Suspenseful. I hate
But like
suspenseful.
once you've seen it,
Jump scares? No, not for me.
but you know what happens once you've seen it, so you feel smarter than the movie because you're not scared anymore. And that, I think there is a power in that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a tip for all of you. I'm going to put the link in the chat.
See? She does this all the time.
So I was on YouTube and I was actually designing and I was like, I really just want some like calming like music and like I don't want it to be crazy, whatever. And so I ended up, hold on, I'm grabbing the link right now. I ended up finding this video and it's 3 hours of Hogwarts Legacy, like the video game. That they just recorded it, and it's just on the looking at Hogwarts, and it's just this like music in the background for 3 hours.
I tell you,
And I
she
was like,
finds
this is
everything.
This was lovely. So then I went and found the actual soundtrack on Spotify, and I listened to it there too. But there's the 3 hours of Hogwarts Legacy, and it was lovely. So Kathy, you might enjoy it.
Yeah, maybe, but it's no aliens. See, that's it. You got the sequel that's also great. I'm just saying.
Well, Kathy, you know what they say that it's we're coming up to hoa hoa weather.
I have
Yeah.
lost all control.
My daughter and I are so excited for Hoa Hoa season.
Lost all control. I don't know what's happening here.
For those who don't have
Well,
no idea
you know
what that
what?
is, in Twilight,
Um,
when there's like a scene where they're outside and there's a song playing and there's someone singing like what Kathy just did. And so people online just call it hoa hoa weather.
Okay,
They do.
folks, here's
Now-
the thing. There's one thing that Kathy is wrong about in this world. Only one. Only one.
Okay.
And it is that she thinks Twilight is a good movie. It's a terrible movie. Sorry, I said it.
it's
So I always
so-
give her a hard time.
It's so bad that
Listen.
it's good. That's the thing.
Listen, Jennifer, that is sacrilegious, but I'm going to give you a slide today because someday I'm going to come over there. I'm going to set the scene for you and we are going to watch it together. I'll bring my daughter. You will feel the joy that we feel. I promise.
Honestly,
promise.
when I watched it, I remember exactly watching it. And it was my old house. I was sitting on the floor, and when it was over, I was staring at the screen like this, like that's it? Like, this is what people talk about? I didn't get it.
But when you were young, like, are you the type of girl
You put
that
them in the
would have
corner.
dated a vampire? Because I would have, that's me. I would have dated a vampire.
Yeah, you would have. No, I've always gone for the nerds.
I don't know. But you know what? That's what makes our world a beautiful place. Vampires.
Oh, we can't take her anywhere.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my
We can't take
gosh.
her anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do carnation. I'm going to do some stenciling because that's my other form of therapy. Kathy, if you wanted to head out, you said you wanted to
You know
go.
what?
We'd love for you to stay. But
I
it's
think
up to
I will, and I'll tell you why, because Lester Holt's going to be on at 5:30, and I always
Oh.
have a date with Lester. So I love you.
you. Nice.
You can text me all night. Christina, I love
Okay.
you. Everyone who joined today, thank you for being here. And I'm going to go think about what my vampire life would have really been like.
Before you go, Kathy, what's your Hogwarts house? You know?
Oh, I was Gryffindor.
Gryffindor? Okay. I'm
Better
right.
be Gryffindor. I was Gryffindor. Yeah. Duh.
What are you
I know it
thinking?
seems like I would have been Slytherin, but no, Gryffindor. Yeah.
Jennifer, what are you?
I
Okay.
don't know.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.
Love you,
Now we know
Kathy.
where
Thank
you're
you.
gonna
Bye,
track,
Kay.
and we're going to look at your Hogwarts house. Bye,
I have no
Kathy.
idea.
Okay, we're going to go and do the quiz. And
dear.
all you have to do is answer a few questions, and then it will tell us what house you are. Okay,
Guys,
let's
I
see.
told you I needed a distraction, and this is it. This is
There we go.
this is it. Oh, somebody said they lost sound. Oh, Kathy left. Do you still have sound, everyone? I don't know.
Oh my word! It's making me sign up. I don't want to sign up. I just want to. Oh, boo.
While she does this, I'm using, because I was dying to use this. This is a 4-set stencil from Gina K, and I love it. And I didn't get to use it because I was on vacation, so I thought I would just do some backgrounds tonight. I might turn it into a card because somebody asked. The kit I have linked below, and right now, remember, Gina K has 15% off site-wide, and the discount code's below. So I'm just going to play. This is from a kit. Gina was going to go live tonight using this kit, but she's having Wi-Fi troubles, so I'm bringing Gina K in here. So this works out well. So I'm just kind of playing here. I don't know.
Okay,
I have
there's only
no
20
idea what I'm doing.
There's
Okay.
only 20 questions. At Hogwarts, and now, have you watched the movies enough that you would know like what kind of things they study at their school?
You know what? I don't remember them, but kind of.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Let's see.
at Hogwarts, you would want to study. You're going to pick your favorite subject. There's hexes and jinxes, transfiguration, care of magical creatures, apparition, secrets about the castle, broom flying, or everything.
Trigonometry. That was my
I would say
favorite.
that probably transfiguration.
Or
So I would
animals.
just say that.
Or
you want the
anything
care
with
of
animals.
creatures? Okay.
Yeah, I'll
go
take
back
care
and-
of people or animals. Somebody asked about these brushes. These are the big brushes from Spellbinders. Have you used these too, Christina?
No.
Dreamy. They are huge, and
Okay.
see how they're rounded on the edge? So you don't
They're
get those
fluffy.
harsh lines when you blend. Great for when you want to do big areas, big backgrounds. I love these. I went back and I bought more than I care to admit. They're wonderful. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, okay. What smell is most appealing to you, or what scent? There's only 4 options.
Okay.
Home, fresh parchment, so like paper, the sea, or a log fire.
Oh, the sea.
Okay.
So let me tell you, the
All right.
parchment thing kind of grosses me out because when I was an engineer back in the day, long
Yeah.
time ago, so this was 25 years ago, something like that. If you wanted to, if you had a new idea and you wanted to apply for a patent, you'd have to fly out to the patent office in Washington, D.C., and it's stacks of printed patents, and you had to sift through them, and so you smell that paper, but it's getting old. So that is a terrible, traumatizing smell for me. So not paper. Although I like
Okay.
other paper. So
You
definitely,
like new paper.
yeah, I like new paper.
I love the smell of newspapers, like
Yeah,
a
that's
printing
fun.
press newspaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
smells
ca-
delicious. Okay. A troll comes into the headmaster's study. Select the following items in an order you would save them. Oh my gosh, this is complicated.
Oh dear.
What?
I can't do complicated. I'm not
This isn't
complicated.
even the official quiz. Okay, I'm finding one that's easier.
You have to take an easier Harry Potter quiz, Jen.
Yeah, I'm not this advanced. Okay.
Oh, this is easy.
So-
It's like pick one or the other. Here we go. Okay, dawn or dusk? Pick one.
I would say dusk.
Okay.
I don't know.
Forest
knows?
or river?
Forest or river?
Huh?
How about ocean or lake? Ocean or lake? That's what I want. Ocean or lake?
Forest or river?
No, that's not what I want to choose.
You're leaving it blank?
I don't know.
Well,
Well, I
river
wanted-
because it feeds to your lake.
I guess.
Right?
We'll go with river.
Okay,
Because I
moon
love
or
water.
stars? Moon or stars?
Stars. No, moon. I don't know.
Okay, which of the following would you most hate for people to call you? Like,
Jenny.
these are things you no, they don't have names. Okay, so of these 4, ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, or selfish? Ordinary, ignorant,
Selfish.
cowardly, or selfish. Okay.
Selfish.
Okay, after you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? There's 4 options. A, miss you, but smile. B, ask for more stories about your adventures. C, think with admiration of your achievements. Or D, I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts.
B. I guess.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know.
How would you like to be known to history? There's 4 options. A, you would like to be known as the wise. B, known as the good. C, you'd be known as the great. Or D, known as the bold. The wise, the good, the great, or the bold.
The good. I would say giver, but that wasn't a choice.
Okay. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you, there's 4 options, a potion that would give you love, glory, wisdom, or power?
Love, glory, wisdom. Glory, wisdom, love,
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of, oh, we already did this. It was that other one. It says a crackling log fire, the sea, fresh parchment, or home. And you said it would be the sea.
The sea. The sea.
Okay. Here we go. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which
Yeah.
would you choose to drink? A, the foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. So silvery, sparkly diamonds. B is a smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. The third drink, the golden liquid so bright that it hurts the eye and which makes sunspots dance all around the room. Or D, a mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. So
I
you've
want
got
what
the
Kathy
silvery
was having.
So you've got the silvery diamond one, you've got the chocolatey plum one, you've
No,
got the bright gold one, or you've got the dark mysterious.
the bright.
You want the bright golden one. Okay.
Yeah, and what? Hold on, let me just say. So these are layering stencils that do like 5 of these, and then
Yeah.
this layers on it and does these in between. But what I decided to do instead was ink it this way, and then rotate it so that I could have more big flowers in
Oh, fill it
between,
in.
and they'd
That's
overlap.
cute. That's
So I'm
cute.
I'm not doing it as intended, but you know.
You're stretching it. I love it. Okay, what kind of instrument most pleases your ear? The violin, the trumpet, the piano, or the drum?
Piano.
Okay. You enter an enchanted garden. What would be okay, hold on. What would you be most curious to examine first in this enchanted garden? The silver leafed tree bearing golden apples, so an apple tree. The fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, these toadstools that are talking. The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling. Or the statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. So you've got the golden apples, the toadstools that are talking to each other, the bubbling pool, or the statue of an old wizard.
Tell me the bubbling pool one again.
The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling.
Sure. It's really hard to line up a stencil and pay attention to
Quiz.
Hogwarts stuff.
to a teen magazine quiz. That's what it sounds like. You know how
Yeah.
they always had those quizzes back in those magazines?
Yep.
Okay. This is a very detailed one. I'm going to have to tell you a story, apparently.
Oh,
4
dear.
boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? Okay, so there's 4 boxes. The first one is a small tortoiseshell box embellished with gold, inside which some small creature seems to be squeaking. So there's some creature inside this first box. The second box, the gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key, marked with a mysterious rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin. So Merlin's box. The third one is an ornate golden casket standing on clawed feet, whose inscription warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. Or number 4, the small pewter box, unassuming and plain, with a scratch message upon it that reads, "I open only for the worthy."
What was the first one again? 'Cause
The
I think that was
tortoiseshell
it.
box with a small creature squeaking inside.
I need the creature because I'm hoping it's a puppy.
I hope a puppy's not in a locked box.
Oh no, it's.
But
I will
split it out.
save said puppy.
Okay, got it. Okay. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the troll's club if you could? Okay, so you've got there. Oh my word, there's so many options. Okay, first, you're going to save a nearly perfected cure for dragonpox. Then the student records going back 1,000 years. And then a mysterious handwritten book full of strange ruins. So really, we're looking for your priorities. The other option is you're going to do the student records first. Then you're going to do the handwritten book. And then you're going to do the dragonpox cure.
That's confusing.
I know, right?
Whatever you think, you pick for me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. First, I think you're going to do
If all this ends
I
up that
think
I'm in
this is the first
Slytherin,
one,
I'm going to be
actually.
upset.
Well, this is a pretty good mix. I have no idea what you're going to be. Okay. Which of the following do you most... okay, hold on. Okay, talk. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger, cold,
Yes. Hunger.
loneliness,
Oh.
boredom, or
Oh.
being ignored?
Oh. All of my trauma spots. All of them. You just nailed them all.
You're like all of the above.
Lonely.
Okay.
I'll say lonely.
All right. Which would you rather be? Envied, imitated, trusted, praised, liked, or feared?
What was the middle one? Trusted.
Okay.
Ah, this stuff's good.
If you could have any power, which would you choose? A power to read minds, the power of invisibility, the power of superhuman strength, the power to speak to animals, the power to change the past, or the power to change your appearance at will?
Speak to animals.
That's a good one too. Okay. What are you most looking forward to learning while at Hogwarts? Oh, we already went through this one. We decided that it was going to be anything that was like math. So that would probably be transfiguration, turning one object into another object, because you're like making things in your mind.
Huh?
Which of the following would you like to study? What, like most? Centaurs, goblins, merpeople, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, or trolls? You're like none of the above.
Puppies. Puppies.
That would be like werewolves. Okay.
Okay. Kind of, sort of, in a way.
I'm interpreting
Hold
it
on.
for you.
I saw somebody ask about what these stencils that I'm using are from her kit, from Gina K Kit. And so are the stamps I'm about to use and the coordinating dies. Mike, can you put up the kit real quick? Sorry, Christina. Because it has a lot in it. And it's on sale 15% off now with the code. I think it's included. Yeah. So see all that stuff? So the stencils are in the middle. There's those 2 stamp sets at the top. Those are 6x8 stamp sets. And then there's the coordinating dies. And that's all in the kit. So just something. And if somebody's asking, okay, that's good. I think that's included in the sale. I'm not sure. I think.
How much does this kit go for?
Yeah, it's like at cost. I don't know. It's like very reasonable. Yes, and it's included in the 15% off. The code's in the description below. And somebody asked why you were asking me this. The goal of this live was to distract me from the sadness of my son leaving. And Kathy and Christina are doing an excellent job while I craft. So that was the purpose.
And I keep asking Jennifer over the years, what's your Hogwarts house? And she's never taken the test, so we're just doing it now. And we're 75% done. We're almost done.
Okay.
Okay. You and 2 friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let you pass. So he's going to have to fight someone. Do you, A, attempt to confuse the troll into letting all 3 of you pass without fighting? B, suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight. Leave it up to fate. 3, suggest that all 3 of you should fight without telling the troll. Or D, volunteer to fight yourself.
I don't know. Whatever you think of me.
You'd probably try to be the peacemaker and be like, hey, we don't have to fight you. It's okay.
That would be me. Yes. Yes,
I
that
think
would be me.
You would try to be as cunning as possible to avoid confrontation.
Yes. And you know what? You want to know some good news, Christina? Gina includes now dies often that cut the little words. You know how I love that.
So good.
Such good news.
Okay.
Anyways, go ahead.
One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam. Now he has come to the top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. The professor is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. He's like, hey, do you know if they cheated? What do you do? A, lie and say you don't know, that somebody else tells the professor the truth. B, tell the professor that he ought to ask your classmate and resolve to tell your classmate that if he doesn't tell the truth, you will. C, tell Professor Flitwick, the professor, the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. Also, as you are both in the same house, any points he loses will be regained by you for coming first in his place. D, you would not wait to be asked to tell the professor the truth. If you knew that somebody was using a forbidden quill at cheating, you would tell the teacher before the exam started.
Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I
Are you
don't know.
lying to the professor? You're denying you
No,
know
I'm not
anything?
lying to the professor. I would
Okay, are
probably
you
get them to
telling
tell the
professor
truth.
to talk to the student?
I will encourage them to tell them to tell the
Got
teacher.
it. You're telling the professor to ask them directly.
Yes.
A
guess.
muggle confronts you and says that they are, hold on. A muggle confronts you and says they are sure you are a witch. Do you, A, ask what makes them think that? B, agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx? C, agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing? Or D, tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor?
Mental health. Call the doctor.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Which-
I don't know this.
Oh, you don't know? You want to change your answer?
I don't care. I don't know.
Well,
I
I'll
don't
go
know
with what you
these
said.
things.
Okay. Which nightmare would frighten you most? Here we go.
Okay.
A, standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly that there are no hand or footholds, nor any barrier to stop you falling. B, an eye at the keyhole of the dark, windowless room in which you are locked. Someone's looking in at you. C, waking up to find that neither your friends nor your family have any idea who you are. Or D, being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you and everyone laughs at you.
Family not knowing who I am.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's where I'm going. Okay, looks like there's just like 3 questions left.
This is so pretty.
I like all those details. The centers are really cute.
I added
Okay.
gold to the centers. That Lisa Horton gold.
The
Oh,
metallic. Hold it up so we
Yes.
can see it.
I've run out of
I think
space
your
here.
grip mat needs a little more ink on it, Jennifer.
My what?
Your
My
grip
mat?
mat there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well loved.
Ooh,
See in
that's
the
pretty.
right, you can see it in the center. Yeah, lovely.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
All right. Which road tempts you the most? The wide, sunny, grassy lane, the narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, the twisting, leaf-strewn path through woods, or the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings?
Cobbled street. Oh,
Okay.
so booger. I got
All
a
right.
booger right there.
Oh my word. Okay, there's just a couple more there's one long one and then there's short that are just picking between 2 things. Okay. Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you, A, proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and an eye out for any disturbance? B, you draw your wand and try to discover the source of the noise? C, you draw your wand and stand your ground? Or D, withdraw into the shadows to await developments while mentally reviewing the most appropriate defensive and offensive spells should trouble occur?
The last one.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Sorry, I got to heat set this.
You're good. Ooh, the next one is like asking what animal you would take with you. There's lots of options. Is there just any animal you would like to take above anything else? There's cats, owls, or goats.
Dog,
That's
dog.
not an option.
cat,
Would it be a tabby, Siamese, ginger, black, or white?
white.
Oh, you had a white cat when you were growing up.
Yep, she was mean as sin, but I did, yes.
Okay, now it's just like 3 short questions, just one or the other. Black or white?
White.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Left or right?
Right.
Okay. All right, my friend. As I suspected, you are Hufflepuff.
Yeah, somebody also guessed that too.
Huh? But you know what? The next closest was Ravenclaw, and I'm a Ravenclaw.
Oh, well, there you go. Just as long as I'm not Slytherin.
No, no, no. In fact, your Slytherin and Gryffindor were tied at 18%. But your Hufflepuff was 41%. So it was double that amount.
I wonder what I
What's interesting
answered that got me
is-
Slytherin.
You got Slytherin?
No,
I
but
don't
I
know.
got 18%.
Yeah. Basically, the other three houses are all around 20%, and then your Hufflepuff is at 40.
Gotcha.
So this is telling me you would definitely be Hufflepuff.
Well,
Interesting.
now you
Well, I'm
know.
glad you knew that. That was
I've
interesting.
never,
See,
I've never wondered.
You've never wondered?
No.
Hufflepuff is a very strong house. Luna Lovegood, one of the most beloved characters in the whole
Which,
world, was Hufflepuff.
my question is which house has the most crafting? That's where I want to be.
Ooh. Well, if you said crafty, I would say Slytherin because they're very crafty. Like
No, no. Who spends the most
But-
time crafting? Because that's the house I want to be in.
make hands. I don't know. I don't know what house that would be. I don't know if that's like a.
I'm going to say Hufflepuff because that's where I am. I want it to
There
be
you
the
go.
crafty house. All right. Okay.
Oh, Kealea, what a pretty name. I'm probably saying that wrong. She said that I was incredible doing the questionnaire. Thank you. So entertaining. You're so welcome. She's a fellow Ravenclaw. I even have a Ravenclaw Quidditch team captain shirt that I wear every so often.
There we go. Oh, yeah. I think I've
That's
seen it.
really cute. The only sad thing about that card is you have to cover up that beautiful gold in the center
know.
of that flower.
Yeah. I probably
Sometimes
should have
things to be
avoided that. but-
sacrificed.
Yep.
That's
let's see.
cute. How do you like
It
those
needs some
magnets?
bling. They're great. So these
I
are
love
the
mine too.
yeah.
I have
there's
the red
little
ones.
ones,
You do?
but
I have the
they're
red ones.
fantastic. Those are the magnets that
From
go
Passport
with
Studio.
with the magnetic glass mat. All right. Yeah, I covered up the brightest flower. I don't know. I could have
You know what,
avoided
though?
it.
It works. It
I
works
really
because
wanted-
that's like the focal point and it's the greeting.
I was just doing this for fun and I'm playing around with it. I think what I want to do when I go back and make more of these, because I do plan to go back and make more with these stencils as a set of cards for one of Lila's new teachers who already did something really kind for her. And I think what I'm going to do is do that shifting of the stencil to make that, and then die cut a circle and put the sentiment in the circle. Yeah, I could have put the sentiment higher or lower, but I really wanted it there. I don't know.
Cute. Okay, I gotta.
It's what
My
I
husband
decided.
did internet sleuthing and asked the internet, aka Chat GPT, what Hogwarts house would spend the most time paper crafting. And this is the answer. Hufflepuff would likely spend the most time doing paper crafting. Known for their patience, dedication, and strong sense of community, Hufflepuffs often enjoy activities that allow them to express creativity and care. Paper
Nice.
crafting, its meticulous attention to detail and potential for creating thoughtful, personalized items,
Does.
aligns well with the Hufflepuff values of hard work and loyalty. Plus, their appreciation for the simple joys in life might make them more inclined to invest time in such a hands-on creative hobby.
There you go.
There you go. Says the
We're
internet.
crafters. So, oops, anybody who wants to craft, join Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff?
There you
Huffle?
go.
Whatever. I don't know.
Hufflepuff. And people who want to
Out-
read
do me-
and be smart and learn things, they can come to Ravenclaw. We will
So-
welcome you.
The other thing I was going to do with this I want to mention before I forget. The other thing I was going to do with this, with these layering stencils, is like just ink over one flower up here, and then maybe one here and one here, so it'd be kind of scattered. You could actually just do these 3. Let me see if I can hold that up. And then tuck the sentiment right there. Maybe I'll do that real quick.
Isolate just 3 instead of all 5.
I just really like these. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I'm going to do here. I don't know. I'm not good at winging it. I'm not at all.
You're doing great. You're doing great, honey.
Ish. I think I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use my smaller brushes so I don't go over the edge because I don't want to mask.
I was wondering if you were going to like mask it off or something.
Oh, somebody asked, is the pokey end of Gina's tool sharp? Yes. It's like a piercer. Mine's a little bent. But I love this tool.
And did you notice, maybe, I'm sure you noticed this, you probably pointed it out, but the caps, there's a silver cap and that references the silver pokey and the white is for the wax.
But I don't use my caps.
Like you've lost them?
No, I just don't use them. I put it in my container that's probably why it's bent there. I just put it in my container like that.
Oh, gotcha.
As I mostly I use the tool for picking up die cuts and gems, so I can pick it up with this end and then I flip it and I remove it with the other end. I don't know. That just seems to work for me.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Shelly says, my hubby just handed me a plate of homemade corn fritters and barbecue ribs.
Oh my gosh.
Shelly wins.
Her house. I want to go to her house. Wins. Okay, let's try this. All right. I'm just doing this here. I don't know. Were there questions? Yeah, this is the Carnation family from Gina. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's like a pink with just a touch of coral to it. This is the medium. And there's a light and a dark. I just really love that color. Are there some questions, Mike? And maybe Christina can help me answer them because she's crafty.
Oh, someone's asking, where do they find that quiz? Let me find a link for you.
Christina, I don't think it'll let you add a link in the description, but it'll let Mike add one.
Well, I'll just put it in the chat, and if Mike wants to grab it from there, yeah.
Okay. Or you can text it to him.
Yeah, there's the sorting hat.
Mitzi asked, can you cut on the magnetic glass mat with a blade like an X-Acto knife? I don't think so. I think it'll scratch, but I've been using this one for a while now, and I mean, it doesn't scratch with regular use, but I wouldn't cut on it. Have you cut on yours, Christina?
I've cut on mine, but I would say it can start to leave a mark after a little while. So as a general rule, I would say no, but in a pinch, it's fine. Like if I'm using like a ruler and I'm just cutting a line real quick, I'll do it. But if I'm going to be doing a bunch of cutting, I'll get out the regular mat.
You know what I use? You know what I use for that is the back side of the mouse pad that came in my Misty.
Oh. Doesn't that like really cut it up though after a while?
It hasn't. I don't know. I don't do a lot with X-Acto knives, but I mean, you could. Okay. I think I'm gonna do. Let's put one down here. Any other questions, Mike? Yeah. Susan asked on stitching, what the ends of my floss. So you can do knots, but what I usually do here, I'll start with this one. I haven't done this one yet. Oh, I don't have a needle in here. What I usually do is I use just a little piece of tape. Let me find one. Maybe you can see on the back of this one. I usually put a little piece of tape so I don't have the bulk of a knot, but it's up to you. There are 1,000,001 ways to start and stop your stitching and thread your needle and all that. I did put in my visual supply list and in the description below a video where I show all sorts of tips on stitching, all kinds of things, all different ways to do stitches and all that. I didn't do a whole lot of stitching today because I got nervous last night and I did most of it last night. So I just assembled a couple things today. But in that, I do have a stitching video playlist where I show lots of different ways and different types of floss you can use and such. But I like to put a little tape so I don't get the bulk. What's the next question? Do I have Gina's cutting machine? I do, and I absolutely love it. I love it. It's a great machine. I haven't used it in videos lately because when it's out of stock, people get really mad at me for using it. So when it comes back in stock, I get to use it again.
I have one in a box.
It's
Gina
so
sent
good.
it to me, and it was a little bit ago. We were waiting for a time when we both could be on live, and she was going to teach me how to use it. So
That's awesome.
hopefully that'll be soon. Maybe the next time she puts a bunch in the warehouse.
I don't know if I don't know if it's in stock. I doubt it is because it sells out so quickly. But the nice thing there's a couple nice things about her machine. And one of the things that I think you would like is she now has a magnetic platform. So it holds your dies, and it's not like a thin magnetic shim. It's thick, and it works wonderfully. So
Does that come with the machine, or do you buy that separate?
No, that she came out with that separately. But the plates that come with the machine are very thick, and there's no warping at all. But what I like most about the machine is that it's hard to stencil and talk at the same time. This is distracting me because I was in tears until I started this.
Gina's here.
Oh, Gina's here?
On the text.
Gina's
Oh, she
here.
just came in.
She came home to get on internet. Gina, we're talking about you. So what I like most about Gina's die cut machine is that it has, hang on, I'll get it out. It has a dial on the side, or two dials.
Oh, you can adjust it to different sandwiches, right?
So it has these two dials. Let me just stand it up. The ones you can switch between like 3D embossing folders, and the middle one is like doing 2D embossing folders or making an impression with the die. And then there's die cut, and you just switch, and then you can adjust the amount of pressure. And what's nice about these is that you only need the plates. Like there's not a bunch of different plates. So there's no guessing which plate for what sandwich, you just adjust these. And you can use this with your glimmer foil machine and your better press. So that's what I like. So it's an incredible, and then there's all these, I always forget about this because I don't have anything in it, but it's got these little storage things. I never use them. I don't even know how to open them. Here we go. Oh, look at, hey, that's where that's been. I went and bought another one. Dang it. It's got these storage, and it locks and it suctions on your table when you open it. It's really a great machine. I did a whole video on it. You need to get that bad boy out. It is.
Gina and I schedule when she's gonna walk me through it.
Good. The other thing what was I going to say? The other thing that I liked about it, the price is great. So she worked with the manufacturer to get it tweaked to just be right. And so I put on my blog a list of what settings I use for different things, because you know how different companies have different thickness embossing folders and things like that. So there's why you should have the Gina K Intercut. I can't believe I hadn't enabled you to use that before. You told me you were going to do that live. You guys need to do that sometime.
Yeah, we need to. She sent me her foiling
good.
machine and also the die cutting machine, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to keep them in the box, and then let's do a live, and you
That's a great idea.
we can see what it looks like when you open it and all that."
The fuse is great too.
Yeah.
The fuse is going like mad in my house right now. The fuse is getting overworked because, oh my gosh, this stencil's fun. This fuse is getting overworked because I started a project. Christina, you know, I don't know that, I guess you would probably know this about me, but I start organization projects, and I don't like just take on little organization. Like I bite off more than I can chew, and then I start another one at the same time. And never finish both. You know, I love to organize. So like I'm doing organizing my cardstock, moving them all around and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I also decided to start doing these little ink swatches that stick in my ink organizer next to the ink. And I'm laminating them all. So I use the fuse to laminate them all. Here, I'll show you one of them.
Okay, wait. What are you doing
Now I'm stuck doing them.
I'll show you. Hang
next
on.
to the inks?
I'll show you. Let me take one out. So in my ink storage unit, you know, Organize More has those, it's just stacks of ink, you know, to put in your ink. I made these that has a little piece of Velcro on it and it slides in. So when you're looking at this is what your ink will look like. And this
So
just
you get
is
an actual swatch.
that's
of the
the
ink.
actual color because I put the ink pad on it. And then I laminated it. And so then I know where this ink goes back and I also can see the color exactly right away. And this piece of Velcro, I slide it into the little ink slot and it's Velcro's in there so I can take them in and out if I want to.
You have too much time
And
on
I
your hands,
love
bro.
it. You think I have time on my hands? I get,
I've been doing it.
no, Mike hasn't been doing it. Most of them were done by Lila during the summer. She did a bunch.
You're telling
And
me
the
I
other
need
night,
to have a couple kids so they can organize my craft room.
yes, you need kids. And for organization
No, the type of
purposes,
kids
not for
that I
when they go
have,
to college,
don't
because
have
that
opposable thumbs.
stinks. Well,
The type
I'll
of
tell
kids
you,
at my house don't have opposable thumbs.
there you go. So,
And they get fur everywhere.
oh, yeah, well, yeah, your cats are not going to do a good job at that. She was doing them, and like the other night, we had friends over. They're like family. They go on trips with us and stuff. And while we were standing there and talking, I was laminating with my fuse. I just am always, you know me, I'm always doing something. I'm always busy in some way or another. I don't know. It may have been asked previous, but is the Gina K magnetic mat compatible with the Platinum 6? I have not tried it. I don't know. I don't know if anyone in the comments has tried it. I haven't tried it. I don't think so.
Did you say that you
intricate
can use a glimmer in
You
the
can.
Gina machine?
Yep, and the better press. Yep. You just change the dial on the side. I'm trying to think, what color should I do for the third flower?
Gold, like a orangey yellow.
Nope, I'm ignoring you. I have a different idea.
You're gonna do teal, aren't you?
No.
Like a blue teal.
No, I'm doing a weird color combination. But I can't make a card without her orchids. I love her orchids. Do you have her orchid inks?
I don't think I do. I have just like the little mini cubes of like her original line from yesteryear.
Oh, yeah. So these
I
are...
love. These are the new ones that came out a couple years ago, right?
So yeah,
That were
there's
like in
the
green.
light, medium, and dark of the orchid, which is this, the carnation, the lilac, and there's also a spruce color. And I just love them. I use these two a lot together, the lilac and the orchid. I tend to use them too much, probably. Anyway, that's all right. You can't use too much Gina ink. You can get the inks right now, Christina, because they're on sale.
Sweet.
15% off. You need to do that.
I do.
Oh, somebody
Catherine.
asked about what I have in my spray bottle. That is rubbing alcohol, and I only use it to clean stencils.
Yep.
Only use it to clean stamps, not stamps. Do
That was
not
the
clean
tip
your
I got
stamps.
from Jennifer in the class.
Yes.
I was like, that is so smart.
Do you use that
Because
now?
it cleans your stencil quick and then it dries quick.
Yes. No more waiting for it to dry at the sink or whatever. So much faster. I like it in this. Just be careful when you're spraying alcohol. The nice thing about this is the Spellbinders mister. When you press it, it has like a little longer spray. It's like that extended mist. You know what I'm talking about? So I only do one spritz, and watch, I can do both of those stencils with one. That's all it takes. And then it almost instantly dries. So now I don't have to wait for it to dry. Now, if I'm using like a paste or a gel, I definitely will use a sink. This is just when I use ink. I keep getting little fingerprints everywhere. Anyway, okay. I'm going back to the
You know
gold
why
ink.
that's happening? Because your fingers are inky, Jennifer.
Not too bad. Not too bad. It could be worse.
They are very good. You're being good today. I
They're,
approve.
they're sore from moving stuff all day. I made the mistake of working out quite a bit. I worked out yesterday and I went to Pilates, and then today I had to go up steps because the elevator was too long to move Colin in. So,
Oh, yikes.
anyway, I was hurting. All right, yeah, this is the Spellbinder Mister. I have one for, yep, you have one for, Dawn said she has one for water too. And I bought another one to put water in, and I'll mark it different on the top. But right now I just have the rubbing alcohol, good old rubbing alcohol from the.
I basically have the generic version of that for my bathroom
Yep.
for spraying my hair.
Yeah. Vicky Donnelly is here. You know what sweet Vicky did for me? She sent me flowers today to cheer me up. And when I came home, it was the first thing I saw, and I was so happy. Vicky, thank you for that. They're beautiful.
That's so nice. Vicky's very thoughtful. She sent me one of those tumblers, and she updated your picture on it.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I have my picture on it now.
Oh, that's good. All right, so I put the gold in there. I think I'm going to come in with the copper. Why not? If I can find it. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to do a little copper in the center
I
here
like
too.
the arrangement of those flowers. Like there's two in the corner and then one in the other corner.
Yeah, I am so not sure what I'm doing here. I don't want to do copper. I think I'm going to stick with the gold. This is not how these stencils were supposed to be used, but it is.
You're stretching up. You're making it work.
I'm winging it. I want to use the bigger circles. Here we go. Oh, this is where I probably mess it up because I'm overthinking here. I'm going to get a blending brush. So with these inks, I do recommend when you have a pigment ink like this one or the interference ink, don't mix those brushes with like your dye inks. So this brush now I'll keep for this gold because I know I'm going to be using this gold a lot. So this will just be for that gold. Oh man, that is so pretty. Probably put a gem in there too.
What do you think makes these ink pads different? Is it just that they're new and they're super juicy?
No, something about her pigment inks are just so, it's very concentrated and it's very juicy. I don't know. It's just very intense.
Okay.
I will eat after, but it just, see it, I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know. That's why I was excited when I saw them. That's why I wanted to show you guys.
Do you have some Simon or Lanfon or C9 matte gold cardstock? I'd like to see how that gold ink looks in comparison. Like, is it the same kind of gold tone? Or is it more yellow?
Let's see. I think I have a few different gold mattes, though. Let me see.
Well, I do know that, like, Simon's, C9's, Lanfon, they're all kind of the same.
That's pretty good.
So it's a little bit more orange, but it's very close.
No, in person, it's very close. I guess maybe it's picking up. It's maybe a little more yellow, but I don't know which brand this one is. This was for my scraps. Let me see if I can find.
Probably fine.
Let me see. I can find.
The reason I ask is because, like, I have particular gold watercolor shades that match. Like the cardstocks that I use the most, and
I'll tell you. Okay, so yeah, this is the gold, Simon Gold, and there's the ink with it.
Okay.
And then here is this.
Okay.
This is the Simon Silver, which I use so often.
That probably matches really well.
And that matches well. The silver, I can't really see it. Let me get the silver. I'll do a bigger swipe of it. It's just so, I don't know what it is. It's just very, very metallic-y, especially the gold. A lot of gold ink pads aren't very shimmery. So
they're almost more sparkly than gold.
Yes,
metallic.
which is good. But I was excited to get something that was just so opaque. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do recommend heat setting them. I don't know. Unless you want to be messy. So now I need a sentiment.
You need
not
something
really
that's like really big. That's going to
Oh,
go
shoot.
right across that center diagonally.
I could do that. Same thinking of you would look nice there.
Ooh, that would fit great. Just
Or
stamp it in
there's
black.
thankful or thanks for all you do. I think I'm going to do
I
the
think I'm
thinking of you again. I don't know. I
All
could
of
do,
those look
you know
great.
what? I can also add leaves. I can add leaves. Little leaves? Should I add little leaves or not?
No, I think you should leave it. I like it really
Okay.
clean like that.
Okay. I'm going for simple tonight because that is all my brain has the capacity for. Hard day. Very hard day. It was rough. Okay.
Sue is asking, how long have you had that gold ink pad and have you had to re-ink it yet?
I just got them. This is in the Lisa Horton stuff, the gold, the limited edition interference, and these silver, gold, and copper are new. She asked if she could send them to me because I had bought all of her interference line, and she said she had these new ones coming out, and I said sure. So she sent them to me, and I just got around to opening them. I opened them yesterday, and I had to play with it right, show you it today. So I haven't stamped with it much, so I don't know
So they're still
how
new,
long
they're
it-
still juicy. We're
I
not
will
sure
tell
how
you-
long they'll-
This is weird, but I can tell when a pigment ink pad needs reinking by how heavy it is, because that
Oh, yeah,
ink
'cause
is
they
so
get long.
thick. Yeah, and so it feels. This is a new one. I just got a new one. It's just very juicy. So I don't know. I don't know. So I don't want to mess this up with my stamp that isn't clean. So what I use is this. Do you use these? I love these.
Yeah.
The Simon Says Stamp placement guide. I can put that over it and press it onto my mat here, or you can just put a magnet on it. And it helps you to center, but it also helps you to kind of move your stamp around without accidentally getting ink on your project. And also you can use the grid lines to get straight. Now I got to get my head over the camera, sorry.
In a
I can
pinch,
just-
I will just use the back of my stamp packaging.
Yeah, the clear part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the acetate
Definitely can do
from
that.
the soup.
So now, let's see here. I'm going to put the magnet because it's,
Ooh,
mine's
maybe you should
overused.
just put it in gold.
Oh. You're making me clean my stamp, Christina. I don't want to do that. All right, so
But it
here we
would be
go.
really pretty.
So again, this is the stamp and the stencils are from Gina K's newest kit, and it's a good one. I really like these bird images. And I saw Gina did a live last week. You can catch the replay with a really cool inking technique on these. It definitely is worth checking out. Did you see how well that cleaned that? Ultra
Yeah, that
clean
was
and the
great.
here. Do you use this?
No, I need one.
I have multiples. I'll send you one. But what's nice about it is you can take the I don't want to take it off now, but you can take it's Velcro.
Oh, you can
So
replace
this-
it. Oh,
I'll take this off, put it in my sink, and then use like the sprayer and just kind of power wash it, and then leave it to dry. And you can buy replacements of it, and I just keep cleaning it every once in a while when it gets okay. And you can use any of the stamp cleaners with that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here to test. Oh, dang it,
I've done that before.
people.
It's because I'm distracting you. I'm doing a good job.
Gosh, thank you. When I lay in bed tonight, it's going to be rough. Okay, I'm doing gold. Now I got to find my gold ink pad. Here it is. Okay, let's see.
Ooh, how pretty would it be if you had like black and then you stamped it, or like a different color to like make a shadow, and then stamp the gold on top? That'd be pretty.
Let me see if that. Yep, I like that position. It's good enough. Okay,
You're just testing it
I'm
on
just
the
playing.
layer. plastic?
Yeah, you could. So I stamped it on here to practice, and then this just wipes off. I would use, if I stamped with the black dye ink on here, I would use my rubbing alcohol to clean this off. But yeah, you could stamp this in black first and offset it and stamp it with gold on top. Or you can use her interference ink. I'll show you the oh, I don't know that I can get it out now.
Oh, do black and then put the interference right on top to get the color? That'd be cool.
No, she's got an interference ink that on white, it looks like it's like, it looks almost black with gold on top. But if you put on black, it's just gold. And it's really cool because it creates this really cool looking stamp sentiment. And I have a video that I filmed and I just haven't had time to put up. And it's showing how a bunch of cards that I made using all the backgrounds I made in that interference live video that I did. And it's got like
Love it.
20 cards in it. But I stamp with it on that and it looks really cool. But this is just the gold metallic. Oh, that's fun.
I love that.
Simple. Simple.
The only thing that needs is gold splatter.
You know, I could do gold splatter or I could do gemstones.
Either way. Or you leave it. I really like it just plain like that. Very clean and simple. Very demure. Very cutesy.
I don't know what that, I keep hearing about that. I don't watch, I'm not on TikTok. I'm too old. You're too young.
Okay, I will explain the trend to you while you glue on some gems.
Okay.
So Jules over at TikTok, she would do these really funny videos where she would...
Who?
Jules. Her name's Jules.
Okay.
She would say like, oh, my nails are so demure. Or like, this green eyeshadow is not demure. Like, I don't go to work wearing green eyeshadow and whatever. And then the next video would be her wearing the green eyeshadow. So it was like this running joke where she says it's very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. And then the next video is her like almost breaking that rule. It's funny.
Okay. Yeah, I'm too old. I keep seeing it and I'm like, I'm sure this has something to do with TikTok that I am unaware of. All right.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, Melissa in the chat is saying that you're 100% Ravenclaw, but we just determined that she's actually Hufflepuff.
I'm Hufflepuff.
Yep.
And we've declared Hufflepuff the house of crafting. So
Yep.
all of you and other ones, yes, Roberta, you're right. Lisa Horton's inks are amazing on black or dark cardstock. So you can do the cool thing, and I show it in that interference ink live video. It's in the description below. The cool thing is you can do like layering stencils on black cardstock and it shows up as like a colored metallic ink. Oh, it's so cool. So much fun. Kind of going overboard with these little guys, but whatever. I left my son at college today. I can do whatever I want.
You just throw them on there. They look lovely.
I meticulously overthink it. So that's what I do. I'm gonna put one down here.
Cute.
Anyway, easy enough. I just
It's
have
a
to
very
glue that onto
whimsical
her.
card. It's very whimsical and cute.
That would be a fun, look at that shine in the center.
Yeah,
Those
that's
flowers.
gorgeous.
I
I guess if you wanted to, since that pigment ink is still wet, you could put clear embossing powder on top and kind of encapsulate it and get a little bit of that puffed up texture. That'd be cool.
You could. I just want to try one thing real quick. One thing real
And then they
quick.
probably have to go.
You know what?
After this.
Do what? Do you have
I'll
to
have to go after you're done. here.
Okay. Yeah, I should go
Sadly,
too.
I will not be able to distract you for the rest of the night.
Oh. Well, my
You will have
husband,
to
I
be
hear my
left with your
husband's
own
home from golfing, so he can entertain me. Where did my Misty go? I'm at that point where I can't find things. Oh. All right.
You know what? You know how you were saying that like Kathy was going to come over and make you watch Twilight?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to come over and I'm going to make you watch Moana.
I know. I need to see that. Colin told me he
and
watched
Moana
it with his
2 is
girlfriend.
coming
Loved
out. So Moana, it's the perfect time because Moana 2 is coming out at Thanksgiving.
it. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, and you know, they're adding new things to Disney, and Colin was disappointed that none of it was Moana.
What do you mean adding, like, to the parks?
Like new park, they're adding Monsters Inc. land and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they added that whole Moana section at Epcot.
Look how detailed that is.
That's pretty.
Whew.
Looks like a
That's a
block.
great bird. You could do something holiday with that. Now, what I want to try,
Really good.
what's the word? The bird? What's the word bird? I wanted to try, let me see. Oy vey. I'm doing too many things here. I wanted to do one more thing and then I'll let you leave. I will, you know what? I'm going to use these. No.
La, 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 la,
Sorry.
la, la. I'm going to start
Christina's going to
Moana.
sing for you while I look for a inking thingy because I haven't organized these yet.
Do you know, maybe you probably don't know because you haven't seen Moana, so you wouldn't have really caught this info. I was wondering if the girl who did Moana's voice in the original movie, if she is also her voice in Moana too.
I don't know, but I've heard her sing.
Because
Man, that girl can
She
sing.
was 15 when she did the voice for Moana.
So pretty. Okay. So what I'm going to do, she was what?
She was only 15 years old when she did the voice for Moana.
You know, and I can barely get out of bed in the morning.
Ooh, this is
To
going to
be
be
young.
pretty. You're adding some silver on and just spots. I love this. I love this for us. I can't wait to see it.
I did too much. Hold on. Starting over. I did too much. All right, so let's see. I'm going to try. This would probably be better with a brush, but
A little touch of silver. A little tiny
okay.
bit.
Mike reminded me we have a giveaway. I don't think I'm doing enough.
Oh,
We
I
have a
can't see it.
giveaway. We have a giveaway. It's 3 ink sets from Lisa, including this metallic. So leave a comment in the chat, and he's going to pick somebody in a couple minutes. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
It's very subtle. I think you got to put more down. Let's try this, and then I'll soften the edge. So yeah, it's a 3 limited edition. Ooh, I put more down, but this will be fun. All right. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of that silver on there. I think you just have to repeat it a few times and put a good amount down. But you saw earlier how nice it's stamped. I'll stamp this separate too.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it just
Maybe-
needs to, purple
that's
ink
pretty.
to be really, really dry.
That is really pretty. I'm going to put a little gold on too. Hang on. All right. I thought it would be neat also if you like stencil. You know what? I could do it. But you could stencil like a blue flower, then clean it, and then just put a little haze of gold on the inside edges or whatever with the,
Oh, yeah.
the gold ink. Let me put a little more on there.
You know what
This
might
def-
work better with this? If you stamped the bird, and when you applied the purple ink, you removed some of it on the back.
Oh yeah, there's some gold there.
Does that work better now? Does it work better?
Yeah,
I
it's
can
very
tell
subtle.
there's a color difference, but I
Yeah.
can't really see.
See the shine?
A
But
little bit.
because I'm dabbing it, I'm not putting it down solid. I mean, I could stamp it solid if I wanted to.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
it's
stamp it in gold solid and then do purple on the bird and add that with a blending tool.
I love this gold. It's so pretty. So pretty. Lots of sparkle. Okay, so we've got the gold in the centers there too. But I'll tell you, my favorite thing to do with like the gold inks, let me do it on here, is like to do, get a new piece. Do the blending and then add on top some of the, let's see here. Need my ink stand. So like do the color. This is what I did a lot of with the interference inks. I'm not going to blend that well. I just want to put.
Start ink blending on your glass mat. I would have put paper down underneath because I wouldn't want the ink to get on the bottom of my paper.
Cleans up great. Oh, you can clean up your glass work surface with
Alcohol.
rubbing alcohol too. All right, let me switch to this.
Okay,
and
so
you could
now you're
do-
gonna like sponge on some of the gold.
I'm going to do silver, I think. So now I could do like a lot or a little here.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about running the edge of my cards through that ink pad just to make the edges gold or silver.
Yeah, so you can have silver shine to it. Oh, let me try.
And like you could even like kind of like wobble the paper a little bit.
Look at that.
You could wobble the paper so that it has like a little irregular edge.
Okay.
I do that
I'm
with
doing
like
Christina.
paint.
See that?
That's
It's hard to see the silver. I can do it with the gold, but it's there. See how pretty
pretty.
that is? Solid
Yeah.
silver. Let me do it with gold. This is what Christina and I do when we're together.
We're like, what would
Oh,
happen
look at
if
that.
you do this? Yeah, wobbly like that. Perfect.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of go irregular here. Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun. You're going
I
to do
love
that in
doing
your
that
holiday
with
card
Crafty
series,
cards,
aren't you?
too.
That's
What
fun.
was that?
You're going to do that in your holiday card series.
Probably.
Look at that. Look how detailed that bird is.
Now
I
I
love
can
it.
see the silver more. I don't know. Maybe it was just
Yeah.
the angle it was at before I couldn't see it.
Well, I was using it light because I was using a brush. I just wanted like a shine to it, and it definitely gives it a shine. Isn't that fun? Anyway, now I'm inky.
There you
we
go.
go. So that was fun.
You met your quota for today.
I like that one. I think I will probably do a set this way and change for Lila's teacher and change up the sentiment on each so that one has like a thank you here, one has a happy birthday, and just change that up, but keep the design simple. Easy enough. Matching envelopes too. Fun
Adorable.
stencil. So that was from Gina's kit. And remember, Gina has 15% off site-wide right now. So, all right, let me put us back in the same screen. Oh, Kathy's gone. Womp womp. Sorry.
Oh, I
Mike's-
don't even get to be Kathy's spot.
Oh, there we go.
I'm back.
So
funny.
thank you for everybody who was bearing with us today. This was totally, the purpose of this was to distract me from thinking about my son going to college. I know I'm proud of him. I'm excited to see what he does, but I miss him. Darn it.
Yep.
So anyway, I wanted to come on.
Come back at Christmas, and you'll be like, "Can you get out? Get out!"
Oh,
of my
dude,
house."
we'll see him much more before that. The good thing is he's got a girlfriend that lives 10 miles north of me, so
You'll see him.
I'll see him.
You'll
Yes.
see him drive by.
You'll
I'll
see
see.
him
Yeah. No, we're very close. He texted me like seconds after he walked away, so it's all good. But So thank you for sticking with us while we did all this silliness. I know we're going to do the giveaway. While we did all this silliness, I needed distracting. That's what this was about. So thank you very much. Not my normal live. Next time I will definitely be doing focus crafting and answering questions. And you need to go live with me.
I won't make you take a quiz.
This is true. No, we need to go live together and make something.
Sure.
We can do that. Okay,
We
so
have fun things coming up.
oh, we do have fun things. Christina has some things up her sleeve, and I get to watch as she does things, and it's fantastic. And one of them's us together too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
I did tell people today that we have a OCC class coming in. Registration will open in October. The class will be in November. So,
There we go. That's exciting.
Yeah. So save your holiday monies for holiday.
They're
class.
cheap. It's not much. It's not much. Our classes are affordable. Okay, let's do a giveaway. Here, give them to me. I'll show you. So again, the giveaway is for these Lisa Horton, because she sent me 2 of everything. I should have sent them to Christina, but I didn't.
You opened them, but not the
Oh,
pads.
one of them I opened by accident, but I didn't use it. So I got carried away. So Mike, who is the winner of this?
Karen Bliss.
Karen Bliss.
Oh, you pronounced my name wrong. It's Christina. No, it's Karen.
Karen Bliss. If you go to my website and email me your address, we'll get these sent to you along with the card. Somebody asked what Colin's studying. He is like his mama. He's going to be he's studying mechanical engineering. It seems to be what
Such
we
a
do in this family. I was mechanical, my dad was mechanical, my brother was electrical, Ken was chemical, and his dad was chemical.
You know, Lila's probably going to be a chemical engineer and she'll create skincare.
She probably would.
She loves
will.
skincare and
She
like
loves
hair stuff.
science. So yeah. Joey asked, is the 12 days of Stitchmas shipping now? Yes, they have it at Spellbinders and Simon Says Stamp. I have it linked below for both. And I think Christina needs to do some stitching.
I might have to break out my Stitchmas advent from last year.
It's
That I
good.
meant to
Both,
do.
and one of the things I was worried about is that they would be very similar. And there's a lot of things that are different, like the warm wishes I showed you. And then look at these little mittens that you can. I haven't stitched them yet. Oh dear, I haven't stitched them yet. And there's like a little string you can put between them. They're so
I was
cute.
just saying you should do a string of yarn and then you could hang it on your tree.
That would be cute. That'd be cute. But I'm gonna go upstairs now and wish I had wine like Kathy and stitch the tree and stitch some of this.
I love that for you.
Watch some baseball. Thank you for being my distraction.
No problem.
I can always count on you. You sent Greg from Concord and Ninth and I the nicest text this morning because his oldest daughter is going to school soon. And you're like, thinking of you guys. Thank you. Got lots of messages today, so thank you. I am overly dramatic about him leaving. I understand I am, but that's who I am.
But you know what though? Like a good person who has done therapy, you're going to feel your feels so that you can feel through it and then get over it.
I am going to feel the heck out of it.
You're going to feel the feels and then you're going to move on and then you'll be all the better for it.
Yes. So thank you all for being my distraction while I did some things that make me happy, which is new products, stitching, and stenciling.
And making your friends purchase things.
Hey, you've made me buy a lot of things. And the things you make me buy are more expensive, like cameras and curling irons and like, yeah.
True.
It's all even. It's all even.
See how Kathy sent her a free fan.
Yeah,
So
Kathy
you should
sent
be
me a
sending
fan.
free-
I should have sent you the curling iron.
There we go. And remember, everyone, that in the description below, I have information about 15% off site-wide at Gina's site. That's so generous and hard for small businesses to do. So thank you, Gina. And how to get free shipping and a free stamp set. I think this is, let me see. I had it before. I don't have it here. Mike, do you have the image of the free stamp set? It's a small...
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah, my desk is a mess now. That's free right now. Isn't that cute?
That's like a perfect fall flower.
It really is. That would be great as like a sunflower colors. Yeah.
Love it.
All right, so that's free at Gina. And she just adds it to your order if it's $75 or more.
Great.
So thank you.
You're welcome. All right, my friend, go do some stitching. So I expect photos of those being turned into ornaments.
Oh, gosh. On it. Thank you very much for joining me, my love. I love you. And thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
See you later.
Thank you.
Thank